Yeah, I mean, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, we can talk about it later.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just delete it for now. All right, and then Monday I have to call. I have a thing at work until like 12:15, and then I have to immediately call a comic book store to try and get in for the store championship.
Did you qualify, or is that just like for free?
No,
Knowing
it's
there, it's like,
literally a free tour. Like there's not even an intro fee. Like you literally just sign up for the store
oh,
championship.
oh, okay, okay. I never mind, never mind.
And
Yeah.
one of the promos is a textless Urza Saga or something. Like it's disgusting. Yeah, textless Urza Saga is first place. Top 8 is Shark Typhoon, and participation is Monastery Swiftspear. So honestly, just probably the best collection of prizes they've had for the last like 10 of these things. But yeah, full art textless Urza Saga because we need to make more complicated cards textless.
I feel like that's the joke. Like at this point, is
Yeah, but it should.
there's no world where Urza's Saga should be a textless card. Like of all the cards
Like,
ever,
yeah, because like the verbiage, Shark Typhoon would probably be another one on the list for ones you shouldn't have because it has a lot of confusing text on it. But Urza Saga
yes,
does.
yeah, yeah.
Like
Shark Typhoon's
Monastery
a little bit
Monastery
confusing.
Swiftspear should be the textless one because it has 2 keyword abilities and its stats, and that's it. Meanwhile, Urza Saga is an enchantment land saga. Like,
And then the funny thing with Urza Saga is there are people who still don't know how Urza Saga works. Like there are people
what do
who
you
will
mean?
still there are like less skilled players who will see an Urza Saga across from them on the table and be like, oh, I'm gonna try to interact with it this way, and then it's like that's not how that works. And you're like, oh, well I'm gonna try this, and it's like that's still not how that works. And it's like, oh, it has nothing to
Yeah,
do.
just play a Blood Moon or a Haywire
Just
Knight.
play Blood Moon. Yeah, it's like fuck. So is it crazy that I uninstalled Arena and now I just want to play Arena again because I want to I miss Blood Mooning people.
Blood Moon is hilarious. Blood Moon is really funny
I dumped
in
my
every format it's in.
the only way I can play Blood Moon is if I play Arena because I dumped my entire like
Yeah.
entire paper collection and Moto and shit. Yeah.
Hey, I mean, MTGO Blood Moons are like what, $2? Like that's the least expensive part of the format. Although I don't think Burns in the modern format anymore. Like decently. I haven't really been paying attention to modern though. It's been hurting my feelings. Um, yeah, holy moly, Burns not even in the top 10 for the first time in a long time. I love how on MTG Goldfish almost every deck just has the ring as its image. Just like half the decks are the ring.
Somebody
Twiddle Storm,
I
Eldrazi Ramp, Lock, Rakdos Midrange.
I have this weird uh relationship with Magic where it's like I hate it and I've hated it for a while, but
Mm.
I've still managed to form like such a huge following just from not being a, a dumb Magic player. And
Yeah.
it's weird. It's created this situation where like at least maybe like once or twice a week somebody will be like, "Oh hey, I need Magic advice," and I'll be like, I don't do that anymore. I feel like I'd be
I'm
lying to
sorry, dude.
you." And then they're like, "Oh, what should I be playing in Legacy?" And I'm like, "Oh fuck, I got you, fam. Hold on." It's like it just sucks. And then I'm like, "Am I giving this person bad advice? Should I go play like should I go play like a league real quick and just see if I'm giving this person bad advice?" And then I'm like,
Your
oh,
your
"Fuck
opinions are usually pretty good as long as you actually read the cards.
me."
Yeah. And usually during preview season, you'll have one or two incredibly hot takes that are based on you not reading the entire card or you misreading
Oh,
parts of the card. They
absolutely.
correct you, and then you readjust.
Yeah, but then it's funny because in preview season I'll also be like, "Oh, that card's gonna break every format," and then people will be like, "No, it's not." And then 5 months later, Fires of Invention is on every card that need to be banned list.
Yeah, but I love that you first said this is gonna be busted in Storm, and I'm like, what?
Fires of Invention, yeah. I think that's one of my best qualities is my ability to go, oh, this card's gonna be busted, and people are like, no, it's not, and then I go, it's totally gonna break Storm, and then a month later, it's like the number one, a number one card in a bunch of like really weird decks that are not Storm.
And just in standard in general, like
Just
it
the
was
standard in
dominating
general, too.
standard. Still legal in Pioneer though. That reminds me, I wanted to look at the Pioneer metagame to see if my deck has any chance of coming back. Nope. Rakdos Vampires is still all the way at the top though. Phoenix
What's
is
up,
still up
chat?
there, though.
Battery low.
Oh, my battery
Five
went low.
polarity
Right,
bad
is it?
expires. 0.6%. Well,
Charging battery.
Maybe I should do a. Maybe I should. Oh wait, should I do standard sphere grid or expert sphere grid? Hold on, guys. Now I have to Google
What? Huh?
Expert.
expert.
If you're an expert.
Can you tell? Do you know the difference?
I didn't even fully understand what you were asking.
It's a Final Fantasy X question.
Oh, gotcha.
I'll look it up for you. I don't remember all the details. I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure it's just the size of the grid. In the standard, each character has a clearly defined section of the grid, which is bounded by lock spheres, while the expert grid is much more flexible. While
so-
the expert grid does not have locks, it does not divide the grid up like the standard grid does. Yeah, so essentially what I said, it's a larger grid. It allows you to move more freely.
So expert.
Yeah, go with expert, especially since the conversation we were having earlier about making your characters more flexible, like because Riku, Tidus, and Awaka, Riku, Tidus, and Yuna aren't going to stay the same mid to end game as they are in the beginning.
Yeah, absolutely.
You would just have to pay more attention about the direction that you're going in. Because it's really easy to be like, oh shit, I'm suddenly in a part of this grid that I didn't want to be in from this character.
Oh shit, Lulu suddenly knows leap.
Wait, so are you playing 10 while we do the quiz?
Yeah, that's how it works.
Okay.
Usually, or we'll find
Usually.
something that's like.
Or I'll accidentally launch Croc 2 and then we're just playing Croc 2.
Yeah,
It's happened a few times. One of my favorite accidental quiz shows was what was it? I think I launched like Alien Hominid instead of like Alien Isolation. I don't remember what it was. But I just kept playing the wrong game, just never mentioned it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't monitor the stream very often, so. That
Oh
could've been happening
shit,
a
did
lot.
I even tweet that I was live in our Discord? I actually
I had
didn't.
to guess.
That's funny.
You want to do that real quick?
I just did.
All right, word.
I know Maddie loves the quiz shows. He always comes in and tries to cheat and give me answers and shit.
Yeah. Wow, your rank used to change a lot when you didn't play before. Now it only changes a little. I guess that's just
Listen to
more
my
players
story.
stabilizes it a little bit, I guess.
This
There's also more people
may be
grinding
our
towards the
last
end of
chance.
seasons and starts. So at the start and the end of a season, you're gonna have like thousands of people just grinding or just playing. At the start,
Yeah, are we not toward the end of the season though? Or do you mean like the
Mo-
last day?
Modern Horizons is ending soon on Arena.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
that-
the August 2024 season.
Yeah, so it's almost done. You have a lot of people trying to like secure top 200. Like if I was playing, if I still cared about ranking on Arena, this is the week where I'd be playing like 10 hours a day.
10 hours is a lot.
Hey,
10 hours is a lot for a game like Arena.
Hey,
hey, I realized I said hey and then just did not finish my thought.
Hey.
Yeah, I was like 1345 like 2-3 hours ago, and now I'm 1346. I remember you used to go up and down by like hundreds when you didn't
Yeah.
play for hours at a time. I guess the closer you get to the top, the less it varies. I don't know.
I want to be a blitzball.
I haven't been this high in a long time.
Same. What does he say? I want to be blitzball.
I want to be Blitzball.
I want to be blitzball.
All right. So for the quiz show, who's gonna answer the first question first? Do we have a preference? How are we doing this?
Why don't you go first?
Alrighty.
You want me to go first?
Yeah, it's your favorite game.
Well-
Take it easy.
How about we do like a coin toss?
You have a coin?
I just pulled up a virtual coin toss.
All right, yeah, I'll just take your word for it.
Okay. Do you want heads or tails?
Of course.
Tails.
Okay. Oh, it has a nice little sound to it too.
Nothing to worry about.
It is tails.
It's tails.
If I score
Yeah.
a goal,
So you got a choice.
You can go first.
I'll.
Okay.
In
yeah,
the word,
okay.
in the words of Anthony Mackie, let this bitch go first.
What seat?
So we have about.
Got it.
Let me see here. We have like 20-ish questions.
How many seconds do we have to answer?
Well,
As long as you want.
gotta go.
Yeah.
Army.
I mean, if we start getting to like 20-minute questions, which sometimes happens when we're distracted by a game or conversation, then we might
Understood.
run into a bit. But for the most part, it's not really timed.
Okay.
It's multiple choice, and then we alternate who goes first so that
We
we
had-
can consistently block each other.
We had to adjust that rule because Rob would take up to 20 minutes to answer questions.
I mean,
Or
tomorrow.
answer non-existent questions.
One of my favorites was like it was I forget what the quiz was, but it was like a bonus question you gave us and just completely unprompted. It was an open-ended bonus question. You were like, I want you guys to send me your answers and I'm gonna pick the best one. And I think he didn't even send you an answer. He just goes, I'm not gonna answer. I'm just gonna kill myself.
You can't say that on the stream.
I know you can't say that on Twitch.
So, if you give me this question and I get it wrong, does it go to Zach to answer it, or do we
Yes.
just go to the next
Both.
question?
No,
Yeah.
both people get a chance to answer each question. It's just we alternate who answers first.
Understood. All right, I'm
It
ready.
is conceivable for people to box each other out depending on how late in the quiz it is. However,
I do that to Rob all the time.
Understood.
Our hero, Jack.
Sometimes I catch Rob just saying whatever answer I say, and I just start like purposely giving wrong
My
answers.
dad must have been his biggest fan. I knew how sad
All
he'd
right,
be.
I'm ready.
First
Yeah,
question
we all
is:
were
which
that day.
attack or defense move would Riku
So now I
perform
says to
if
myself,
she
what
mixed
are you
an
thinking?
ether with a musk
I
during
went
her
running straight
overdrive?
back home. We sat up
Our
talking.
options are Freedom X, Eccentric, Tall Boy, or Calamity Bomb.
Make way, make way.
Can you give me the first and last one again?
Sure. The first one is Freedom X, and the last one is Calamity Bomb.
Hey,
You said it was Ether and Musk
Yeah.
Ether and Musk during her overdrive.
during her overdrive. I want to say. Sorry, what was the first one again?
Freedom X.
Freedom X. I'm gonna go Calamity Bomb. But my heart tells me it's Freedom X.
What do you say, Zach?
It is Calamity Bomb.
According to this, it is Freedom X.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
All characters in the current party to perform command abilities without consuming MP.
Yeah.
Aw.
So we're at 0. Skip that one. It's ended. All right, Zach, you're up.
Uh-huh.
In order to gain the armor ability Master Thief, you will require 30 of which item? Gambler Spirit, Amulet, Pendulum, or Designer Wallet?
The gambler things, I think?
Gambler Spirit?
I think so. This is hard.
Grim, what's your answer?
This is actually hard. I wasn't
Hard.
expecting it. Can you give me the? Can you get it as a? I'll talk to you later.
are the choices
Can you
again?
can you give me the question and the answers again, please?
Sure. In order to gain the armor ability Master Thief, you will require 30 of which item? Gambler Spirit, Amulet, Pendulum, or Designer Wall?
I've never heard of the item designer wallet. In that
Neither have
game.
I.
What?
Neither have I, for what it's worth.
Yeah, I don't think that's an item name. What was that last one? Pendulum what?
It was Pendulum, and then it was Designer Wall. They're
Okay.
the last two choices.
I'm also gonna say gamblers.
Gambler Spirit.
Yeah.
Correct answer is Pendulum. Master Thief allows you to steal more rare items than usual. Is the only thing it gives me after the question.
I need to start trusting my gut.
I trusted my gut at the zoo once, and I had to buy another change of pair at the good shop. Pants.
They only sell khakis at the zoo. It's unfortunate. So they call them safari pants.
I had to change my crappies into their khakis. I did this right by the cappies too.
Right by the cappies.
Yeah.
Alright. Grim, in Blitzball, what level must Wappa be at before he's able to learn Auroch's
Can we-
Spirit?
I want to interject. Can I answer this one first?
Why?
Because I know you're gonna get this one right, and it's not fair.
What makes you think I'm gonna get it right?
Because you were 40-0 in Blitzball.
Okay.
That's fair. I'm trying to be fair. I know you're gonna get this one right, and I will 100%, whether or not
What are you talking?
it's like biased or not. I will just say whatever you say.
Okay.
Is it okay if I
Alright,
answer this one
sure.
first?
Yeah, sure.
Sure. So the choices are 21, 11, 31, or 41.
All right, cool. What was the question?
In Blitzball, what level must Wappa be at before he is able to learn Auroch's Spirit?
21.
Say 21?
Yeah.
Alright.
It begins.
Grim, what do we say?
What are the options again?
What?
21, 11,
Don't cry.
31, or 41?
11.
Correct answer is 11. Takes the lead. Yeah, when he reaches level 11, he will have an 11% chance at learning it. At level 12, there's 12%, and so on. However, he cannot learn it before level 11.
What
Yeah.
the?
What the?
What?
Which is a
He is saying. He is so good. What the? He looks around.
Hey, not
What
this
the
way.
scallop?
Alright. What the scale? So,
What's up?
Grim will start this one since
Yes.
we switched the last one. So, Grim, when you are monster catching, in which area must you catch one of every creature in order to create Espada?
I
The
didn't.
options are Mount Gagazet.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to butcher pronunciations, by the way. It's
Okay. Mount Gagazet was fine.
Macalania,
Yep.
Josie Road,
Jose, yeah.
Jose, Sunken Cave.
It's between... It is between Mount Gagazet and, the cave. God, I didn't do much of the monster catching.
Remember last night we did the entire 30-minute tutorial for the monster stuff in X2?
Yeah.
Like the first 40 minutes of that game is a tutorial for like an absolutely optional mechanic.
A gift from Jet.
That's very unfortunate.
I'm gonna say underwater cave, but for some reason I feel like it's not that.
All right, Sunken Cave.
I hope
Yeah.
you know how to use it.
All right, what do we say, Zach?
I think it's the Jose Road.
Here we go, Jose Road.
Yeah.
Correct option was Macalania. Catch one of each creature on the mountain. You'll create. Can't say that. Catopleus. On the road, you'll create Jorgamund, and on the Sunken Cave, you'll make Don Tonberry.
Okay.
So each of them have a different one.
Don't bother going
I'm gonna
out
start
there.
going. I'm gonna start going with my second answers.
Zach, which of the Dark Aeons would you find in Xenarchia? Is it Dark Behemoth, Dark Anima, Dark Shiva, or Dark Balafor?
In Xanakin, I think it's Valifor. Because you just find normal Bahamut there, right?
So which one are you going with?
I want to go with Valifor, but I think I'm fucking myself. Yeah, I'm gonna go Valifor.
Alright, we're gonna go Balafor.
Yeah.
Grim, what do we say?
Dark Bahamut.
Fuck.
Correct answer is Dark Bahamut. It's in the zone, it's in the dome.
Yeah.
Shiva's outside the
Where
temple.
Unalesca was.
Yeah. It's
Dark
weird that I
Bahamut,
knew where it
Bahamut.
was, but I was like, they wouldn't double.
Yeah.
They wouldn't put Bahamut, two Bahamuts in the same place, would they?
No,
You
you go back
amazed.
there
Yeah.
when after you fight Unalesca.
So Grim is currently leading with 2 points. And what is the name of the area in which you fight the final 4 of Seymour Omnis? Sorry. Is it the Sea of Sorrow, the Garden of Pain, the City of Dying Dreams, or the Tower of the Dead?
Give me that one more time.
Sure. The Sea of the question, or just the options?
Options, please.
Sure. Sea of Sorrow, Garden of Pain, City of Dying Dreams, or Tower of the Dead?
I didn't know that area even had a name. Like I know, I'm picturing
Yeah.
exactly where it's at. Because you fight him right before you get to that door.
Yeah.
But they never mentioned that area by name.
I think what's
um,
funny is that this area is recreated in Final Fantasy XIV.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was the first and last one?
The
It's
first
Tower
one
of the
is Sea
Dead and
Sea of Sorrow.
shit. It's either Sea of Sorrow or Tower of the Dead. I'm gonna say it's Sea of Sorrow, but I have a really strong feeling that it's Tower of the Dead.
Alright, Sea of Sorrow?
Yeah.
Alright, Zach, what do you say?
I'm gonna say it's the Tower of the Dead.
It's actually the Garden of Pain.
Oh wow.
All of the areas are names of areas in Sin, but you fight Seymour after the Sea of Sorrow in
Where
the
the
Garden
fuck?
of Pain. Alright. Zach, you're up. What is the maximum number of pieces of equipment that you can carry?
What the
Number one's
fuck?
great. Number ones are always so much fun. Alright. So the options are 163, 155, 184, or 177.
177, I think. And there's I'll explain why I think later after Grim answers.
Give me the options one more time.
163, 155, 184, or 177.
I'm gonna go with 177 as well.
The answer is 177.
All right. Do you know how I know that?
What?
Because if you when you're item duplicating, you have to like have stacks of 177 of an item. Like you have to find a way to make the sum of what you're duping to 177.
Interesting.
I've literally learned that as a
Is
kid.
it an overflow glitch?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, okay. that makes
It
sense.
works the same way as duplicating in Pokemon does. Like the really
Yeah,
old
I was just gonna
Pokemons.
say.
Isn't that weird?
I mean, it makes sense if they're, if it's a similar error.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's weird that this game's almost 20 years old, and that's like a fact I remember.
Grim, if you return to Luca, which Blitzball team will find you in the number 4 dock? Is it the Lotto Glories, the Luca Goers, the Kilika Beasts, or the Ronso Fangs?
Wait, so do we tie for that, or do we both get a point?
You each got a point.
Yeah, we each get a point.
Okay.
That. Knock it down.
I have a second option, but I'm gonna go Luca
Trust me,
Goers.
you'll see.
Luca goers.
Yeah.
Right, Zach. What do you say?
I think it's the Kilika Beast.
Correct answer is the Ronso Fang.
Yep.
The
Oh.
original Ronso.
Yeah, it was my second.
By the time
Because
you
it
play
ha-
50 more games. What's up?
Because it has to do with Komari's part of the conversation. I'm pretty sure.
Is that where they bully him for not having horns or whatever?
No, that's when you get to Mount Bagazet.
Oh.
I'm sorry. Continue.
No, you're fine. Zach, which of the following Aeons cannot inflict more than 9,999 points of damage unless a certain character possesses their celestial weapon? So which of the following Aeons cannot inflict more than 9,999 points of damage unless a certain character possesses their celestial weapon?
These questions are
The
so
options are
grotesquely specific.
I know. This is like
Yeah.
these are like completionist questions. I love it.
yeah. Well, it's hard because almost every trivia online is either like baby's first questions where like if you've played the game once within the last 10 years you can answer all of them, or they're like really
Well,
hyper-specific.
what's cool is like it's one of her it's one of Grimm's favorite games, and I'm playing it again for the first time in like years. And like a lot of the stuff I remember is just stuff that this game has managed to ingrain in my soul. Like, so this game is so good that like the fact that I remember it's 177 because it's the same as Pokemon and blah blah blah, it's like it just says a lot about this game.
You are sure?
What's the name of Tidus's dad again? I literally only played Decidueye.
Hank.
Jet. It's Jet. Jet.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I remember Decidueye was a lot of fun, and it was fun reading like the entries, but I could never, I don't know, I could never get super into, I almost said Kingdom Hearts, Jesus, Final Fantasy, but
Decidueye was
always
really
respected
fun.
it. Zach, do you need the question again before I give the options?
No.
Alright, options are Behemoth, Anima, Yojimbo, or the Mage's Sisters.
It is Yojimbo.
Hey,
What do you say, Grim?
hey!
I also say Yojimbo.
It is Yojimbo. Aura needs to have his Masube sword to allow Yojimbo to break damage limit ability. The other three Aeons already possess this ability. So we both get a point. Grim is
Yojimbo
two,
has
I
so
two.
many specific like requirements to utilize him properly.
Yeah.
It's just
Yojimbo.
because it's part of his lore.
Yeah. I wish that they did more with the sisters too.
Yeah.
Grim, in order to learn different overdrive modes,
I
characters
thought
must
about a
battle
lot
under
of
certain
things.
conditions a set number of
Like,
times.
Yeah.
These
where
set
I
times vary on
was,
depending on the
what I got
character.
myself
For example, in
into.
order to learn the coward
I
overdrive
started to
mode, you
feel
must flee from battle 900 times,
lightheaded,
whereas Riku only needs to flee
and
450 times.
Sleepy.
When learning the loner technique,
think
who must
I had a
battle
dream.
alone the least
A
number of
dream
times?
Of being alone. I
Is it
wanted
Lulu,
someone, anyone
Auron,
beside
Yuna,
me,
or Waka?
so I didn't have to feel alone
Auron.
anymore.
I also agree. I also choose the same. I feel like it's the only one that makes sense.
Yeah. It's either that.
That is
Go on.
Are
is
we-
correct.
okay.
Auron only has to battle 35 times.
Yeah.
Lulu has to do 45. Waka needs 110, and Yuna needs 180.
Can I guess that you were also going to say it's either going to be him or Lulu?
Yeah, I was gonna say it's either gonna be that or a weird one like Lulu.
It's weird because
Auron.
if it wasn't him, Lulu's also the first one that makes sense.
Yeah.
Alright.
My options would have been him, Lulu, then Waka, then Yuna, obviously.
Yeah.
Zach, how many Supreme Gems must you customize in order to teach an Aeon the Ultima spell?
Great gems.
Is it 10, 35, 60, or 99?
I don't know what a supreme gem is.
I don't remember that either.
Supreme gem.
Did you look up what a supreme gem is?
No, I just got a really weird Discord friend request.
My bad.
Huh?
That's me, my bad.
No. Can Grim answer this first, please?
Sure. That's alright. So the options again were 10, 35, 60, and 99.
What was the question again?
How many Supreme Gems must you customize in order to teach an Aeon the Ultima spell?
They're not called supreme for no reason, so I feel like you need a supreme amount of them. What are the options again?
10, 35, 60, or 99?
99 is really specific, so I'm gonna go 99.
Alright. Zach, what do you say?
I would guess 10.
Correct answer is 99.
Oh man.
Oh man, come on, man.
The only other Aeon ability which requires 99 of a particular item is Zombie Attack, which requires 99 Holy Waters.
Wait, what?
That's just the little blurb that Quiz is giving me after the.
Oh.
But yes, the answer.
Final Fantasy X
99.
is also Ray's favorite game.
Zach, what is the MP cost of the Asuna spell? Is it 15, 35,
Wait.
25,
Shit.
5?
Asuna. What is the cost?
Mm-hmm.
For some reason, I have like 9 bajillion saves in Final Fantasy X. Asuna, which is cures the status ailments. ESUNA.
Yep.
How much does it cost?
Can you use it in a sentence? What is the origin of the word?
So it's either 15, 35, 25, or 5.
I'll go 15.
Grim?
I'm also gonna say 15, but I think it could be 25.
Correct answer is 5.
Yeah, no, it
Usually
was.
the later spells you learned in the game. However, in this game, Yuna begins the game with it already
Yeah.
learned.
Right, yeah.
Asuna and I think Cure 1, which she starts with. And then she learns darkness like really awkwardly early too.
And bless.
Yeah.
Alright. Grim. I love the number question. This is fun. How many hit points does Sandragora have?
Can you
What was it?
can you spell that name?
Yeah, I didn't catch that.
Sandragora? Sandragora.
Sandra Gora?
Can you post a picture of the boss in the
I think that's
channel?
a sandworm.
That's the big sandworm.
I think so.
Okay.
But yeah, could you post
Could
that?
you please post? This is
Yeah.
it's very awkwardly vital to the question.
Oh, it looks like a flower monster in a hole in the desert. Let me post it.
That's-
We're close.
that-
We're
yeah.
dangerously close.
This is really important because a lot of bosses in Final Fantasy X and 12 have like millions of health for no reason.
Great. Just gotta turn my way.
Oh, that thing.
Right. So the options for hit points
Okay.
are 1,200. Let me read it. 1,200. It's gonna be annoying no matter how I do it. 12,750, 22,750, 2,750, or 32,750. So let's
Option
get
three.
they're all just increments. They're in increments of 10,000.
Option 3.
Option 3, 2,750.
Yeah.
Okay. What do you say, Zach?
I also think 2000.
It's either going to be that or it's weirdly going to be option 2.
I what's funny is my gut says it's 2, but I'm not gonna switch just because you said something.
Yeah.
The correct answer is the first one, 12,750.
I made it out of the frying
They also
pan
have
and
3
into the
MT
freezer.
and can cause confusion. They are found in the sand whirlpools in
I
Bike
thought I was gonna
Bike
die.
Yeah.
God damn. Oh wait, no, Cassandra Gore is not a boss. That's just a regular enemy.
It's the enemy that is
It's like one of the
Rush.
stronger enemies of that area because it's found in a specific like spot, I think.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they're like one of those like weird I'm gonna wipe your party kind of guys.
I'm gonna. Okay, yeah.
Always fun. Graham is currently still leading by 3. Zach,
Oh god.
which sin spawn do you fight at Kilika Temple?
Ooh, this
Man,
is an easy one.
this is the
Is it
easiest.
Lee, Amos, Achilles, or Genio? Geneaux.
I think it's option 3.
Gonwi? I don't know how to pronounce that last
No,
one. but-
2. Hold on, 2.
And Ames, the second one.
Can you say them again?
It's Gui, Ames, or Ams, Ammes, Equiles, Echuilles, or the one Gonwi, which is Geneaux. Jenna?
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna guess 3 still.
Okay.
Graham's like, that's an
Grim, what do
easy
we
one.
say?
Oh, that's so easy.
Grim, what do we say?
Well, simply put, that's Sin Spawn Geno, baby.
Gino? That's
Yeah.
how you say it?
Mhm.
Alright. Correct answer is Gino.
Damn.
Emmys is in Zanarkland at the beginning of the game. Gui is on Mushroom Rock Road. You fight it twice, once with Seymour in your party. And the E one is in the sea when Sin attacks the SS Leaky.
Oh no!
It's the only way you would know those is if you use what's its face?
Scan.
Scan.
Yeah,
So
I used
fucked
Scan
up.
a lot.
I bet you did.
Know your enemy.
Grim,
It's
which
a
boss
snapping.
monster does Thuban resemble?
Who?
Who?
TH_UBAN.
Wait, what? What's the question?
Say that one more
Which-
time.
Which boss monster does Thuban resemble?
Thuban.
And it's either the Sanctuary Keeper, the Spectral Keeper, the Chocobo Eater, or the Omega Weapon.
What?
That's between the Chocobo Eater or the Omega Weapon. Do we don't ask for hints, do we?
We don't really
We don't
care.
have
No,
we don't
unless
have like
both
a Who
players
Wants to
need
Be a
something.
Millionaire kind of thing. Okay. I'm gonna say the Chocobo Eater.
What do you say, Zach?
I would also guess the Chocobo Eater.
Correct answer is
need
the Sanctuary
food.
Keeper. So apparently, most of the original monsters resemble previous bosses,
What
with
do
the
you
exception
want?
of 1 or 2 of them, which is still
Thuban,
debated
Final
whether
Fantasy
one of
X.
them's like a recolor of another one.
Your team lost because
Oh fuck!
This
That's the
is
big
too
door.
bad. Yeah.
That's the big door. Right? With the hands
No,
and shit.
no.
Oh.
No, Thuban is the he looks a lot like Bahamut. You fight him near Xanarkand.
Oh, he looks like a Displacer Beast, kind of, mixed with a crocodile? That's
Yes.
crazy. It's a cool design.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the design? It's
It's this dude.
it's like the big dragon. That's not a dragon, but it's like a dude.
Yeah, close enough.
He's
dude.
It's this guy.
Just hold on.
yeah.
Yeah.
That dude gets fucking reused so well.
So many times.
Yeah.
All right, this one goes to.
There's a version
Zach.
of him in Final Fantasy 14 that's fucking dope. How do you spell it?
Zach, when a character is equipped with their celestial weapon as their HP or MP in the case of Lulu or Yuna drops, so does the weapon's power. One character, however, is an exception to this rule. Which one? Is it Waka, Oron, Tidus, or Riku?
Hold on, wait, what's that boss's name?
The last one?
Yeah.
The boss is the Sanctuary Keeper.
Okay,
The
sorry.
Sanctuary Keeper is the one that's like just outside of Sanakin. The one that uses that fucking annoying light beam attack.
Yeah. Sorry, I was trying to see what it looked like in 14, but I think I'm thinking something else. You were asking what?
When a character is equipped with their celestial weapon as their HP or MP in the case of Lulu or Yuna drops, so does the weapon's power. One character, however, is an exception to this rule. Which one? Is it Waka, Oron, Tidus, or Riku?
I think Waka?
Waka?
I think
Alright. What do we say, Grim?
See, I was going to say, but Zach already answered. I was going to say it's important for me to know the names of their weapons.
I should have asked that too.
You can repick, but I'll.
No,
I'll
I should have. No, I don't need to repick. I should have known.
I would say it's fair for you to repick.
Nah, that's fine.
Okay.
This is not helping me. I need my character.
Can you give me Riku, Tidus, Waka, then on?
I'm struggling here. All right. Who am I giving first?
Riku?
Riku is the God Hand,
Uh-huh.
and then who's next?
Tidus?
Tidus is Khalid Bowl.
Okay. Waka?
Waka is World Champion.
And then Arn.
Oron's is Masamune.
I'm gonna say God Hand. Riku.
Okay. Zach, what do you say?
I already picked.
He's sticking with World Champion.
Yeah.
Okay. The correct answer was Oron with
Fuck.
Masamune.
That was my second choice. Yeah,
As the HP drops, his weapon becomes more powerful.
yeah. No, that makes sense.
That's how. Yeah, that's the. What is it?
Lore of the weapon.
It's the way you one shot the boss at the end of the monster challenge thing.
Yeah.
That's how people made it speedrunnable.
Alright. Alright, so since we kind of switched the order of that, we'll start with Zach again. Zach, each character's celestial weapon is linked to a celestial body. Whose is linked with Saturn? Is it Waka, Riku, Kimahri, or Yuna?
Saturn.
Yeah.
Phew. That was close.
Why did I say Waka?
Hey, let me go.
I'm going with Waka. Grim, what do you say?
You said Waka, Riku, Kimahri, and who else?
Yuna.
I'm going Kamari.
Kamari is in fact the correct answer. Waka is Jupiter, Riku is Mercury, and Yuna is the moon.
Yeah.
Grim pulls ahead with 5 points in the lead. A 5-point lead. Grim, how many hit points does what is the highest hit point total out of an opponent in the game? The verbiage of the question is a little misleading, so I'm gonna
Yeah, it's
reword it
kind of
a little
weird.
bit. The original was the strongest opponent, and that's like, does the strongest opponent have the most hit points, or is it who deals the most? So I just went with which opponent has the highest hit points.
Is Tom Berry
Uh,
going to be in it?
It's just by total.
Okay.
No, because
So
I
is it-
I know what this question's asking, and
Yeah, it's by hit point. So what is the biggest hit point pool in the game out of opponents?
I literally
Oh,
just
okay.
referenced this. Yeah.
Okay.
10 million, 12 million, 8 million, or 6 million?
It's 10 million.
Kid, it's die job.
Yeah, it is 10 million.
What do you say,
Hey,
Zach?
that
10 million.
hurts.
This is saying that the answer is 12 million. It says Penance appears after you have defeated all the Dark Aeons with 12 million hit points. Nemesis comes in second with 10 million.
Oh,
It's so weird because it only shows you 99999
Goodness.
across the board. Like
I forgot about penance.
that's a really weird question.
I feel like most of these questions are pretty weird.
Yeah.
Uh,
I think that's
Zach,
that's something that like you to know that you have to specifically look that up to know that
Yeah.
because the game doesn't visually show you that.
He said you can stay if you make yourself useful.
You
Yeah.
understand me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Zach, how
I'll
many
work.
music spheres can you buy from Luca Theater?
Oh, I
Another
don't.
number
I don't
question.
even, I don't
Very
even
fun.
fucking know what a music sphere is.
Is it
It's
52?
the soundtrack spheres that you can listen in the amphitheater.
That's what I.
Is it 52, 62, 68, or 58?
52.
What do you say, Grim?
What were the ones again?
Right. You don't have to shout.
52, 62, 68, or 58?
$52.
Correct answer is 68. They
Oh,
cost 2,000 gil each. You can also buy 50 movie spheres for 5,000 gil each.
that's good to know, I guess.
What the fuck?
Grim. In which Cloister of Trials can you receive a magic sphere as the bonus item? Is it Jose, Bivelle, Macalania, or Besaid?
Bivelle.
Bivelle?
Yeah.
What do we say, Zach?
I also think it's Bivelle.
It is Jose.
Oh man, that was my
Bivelle
first
is
guess.
Bivelle is the Night Lance.
Oh.
Fuck. Every single fucking time I say my first one, I gotta go with my second one. I keep telling myself this.
You're 5 points ahead, and every time we both get one wrong, you go. How do you think I feel? I feel like I feel like the Grinch when he hears a fucking song everyone's singing about him, probably.
Like from the Joel Javier bit.
Yeah.
God, that's so good. The new Grinch song. All right.
I only remember the end of that video. So fucking weird.
All right. So we are to our bonus question. Let me just look at the open-endeds real quick.
Bonus. Mama.
So for the bonus question, we have. All right, this one's suitably dumb. During the Cactar quest, for this one, please submit directly via DM on Discord. Zach, are you able to do that, or are you
I
going to say
can-
yours
I can do
verbally
that.
after Grim is? Okay. So it's a number.
Uh-huh.
It's during the Cactar
Sounds
quest,
legit.
how many
It's not
Cactars
active
can
now.
you fight?
We're gonna go down there and activate it. And then we
What?
should be able to Salvage the.
So during the Cactar quest,
Okay.
how many Cactars can you fight?
I asked you to repeat it,
Roger.
not say it slower.
You didn't say anything. You just said what?
It's true, yes.
What are our options?
This one's open-ended.
Oh,
It's
okay.
the bonus question at the end of the quiz.
Okay. I submitted mine.
Usually we write joke answers, but
All right.
I don't even remember what quest you're talking about.
It's the one where you have to fight all of the Cactars, and then you have to fight like the King Cactar, and you get like a special item for it. There's like a Cactar, and like it's like you start it by activating the Cactar like shrine things, like glowing rocks. And then that starts the quest, and then you have to like go around, like you find different Cactars around
I don't know. I
the
guessed.
world.
I just guessed, but I also
Okay,
Do a
so
little
you
joke
both have
answer.
the same answer,
no, we don't.
which the way you're describing. Okay, not with the little added note.
Okay.
Zach added, but you can fight 1 million of them if your heart is full. of
No,
hate,"
I
which is
put-
a
I
really
put
good joke.
I put 10, but 6 million if your heart is full of hate.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You added
Yeah.
a little vignette there, but you both said 10 is your real answer. The quiz is saying 9 just because you have to find 10, but the 9th one falls off the airship and you can't fight it.
Oh. Give-
However, with the way the
think
score
we're
is
right,
standing,
though.
Grim is currently well, regardless. Grim is currently still leading with 5 points, making Grim the winner of this week's quiz show.
That's so crazy. Is there another quiz we can keep taking so I can even it out?
What is that?
Is there another quiz we can take so I can even it out the score?
Yeah, let's do it.
do it.
You can pick the theme for next week.
Yeah. You want to pick the theme for next week, Grim?
Didn't he
usually
just
the
say that
loser
you could?
picks.
Yeah.
No, the winner
Yeah.
picks.
No, what? No, then the winner can just bogart it by picking things that the other person doesn't. What?
Oh, I forgot that we banned that. Rob used to do that, and he would pick like, maps. And he'd be
Yeah.
Oh,
like,
I wouldn't do that though.
but Rob,
No, but Rob would do
Rob-
that in the losing position. He'd be like cartography, and we're like
Cartography.
Cool, awesome, thanks.
when I talked about Rob getting fired from the quiz show, it was 10% because he would say problematic things in and off the show, but 90% because we would go pick a topic and he'd go, NASCAR finalists of the past 20 years. And he would mean it. He would like,
Yeah, he wasn't like
yeah.
trying to get a rise out of us. He'd be like, "What? That's my topic."
oh, that's a really good topic, guys. And like, dude, can you fucking not? Oh, the chat would love it. And you could play a car video game and stuff.
You could play Cars. Did y'all hear about they're adding like Cars Land to the Magic Kingdom in Florida?
Yeah,
What?
Cars Land.
They're taking down Tom Sawyer Island and a lot of the green space that separates the zones and just turning it into Cars Land.
The fuck
now
is
from-
gonna
They're
from
tearing
the-
down like
We'll go as soon as you're
7,000 miles square acres of wildlife.
Like-
From the Haunted Mansion to Pirates of the Caribbean, you'll be able
Yeah.
to hear ka-chow.
It's like walking by my bedroom window at 3 a.m.
Yeah, every time I
God.
do that, I hear ka-chow and I get a little light shining on my face.
Yeah,
Ugh.
Sorry, big light. A big light. Sorry.
huge light.
A
So what are
huge
you?
light.
So what are you gonna choose for next week?
Assuming you're joining us, why don't we do a Kesha quiz?
Kesha.
Yeah.
Do you know a lot about Kesha?
No, I don't know a thing about Kesha.
All right, let's do
I,
Kesha.
hold on, I misspelled it. I didn't put the dollar sign in there.
No,
There
the
we go.
dollar sign's gone. She denounced the dollar
it is?
sign. Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know if that was real or not until Brandon said that.
No, I like that.
That sounds like something.
I like
you'd
that.
say just
I
randomly.
trust her, but not you.
I
No, yeah,
mean,
Kesha.
do you blame me?
denounced. No, not at all.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I think it's because it had something to do with her name being tied to Dr. Luke.
Yeah.
Got it. That makes sense.
It's like her version of herself. Like,
Yeah.
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 Earlier, I was watching that speedrunning video about Final Fantasy X, and I did it right. I did the bomb thing where you have to steal 6 before, and then whatever. I got all 12 before the first fight.
Where are you at?
I'm at the octopus boss.
You're at the octopus boss?
Yeah, I forget its name. It's like named Killicum or something.
These are really good. Hold on, let me see here. Oh, that's the format. Okay, yeah, I can't use this. Oops. I have to scour the internet for every quiz because most of the time I have no idea what's going on.
Are we allowed to study?
There's
There's no rule
nothing
against it.
in the official rules against it.
Rob says no, but we don't care what Rob says.
Rob says
Rob's
no, but
fired.
sometimes
Rob's
exactly.
also got fired.
But sometimes we'll literally it'll be on like remember when it was like a book club quiz?
Yeah, we tried to do a thing. We tried to do a book club show where we both read a book or watched a movie and then gave a book report on it and then got graded. And then literally the first episode, I did it and Rob didn't. And Rob went, "Well, I didn't want to watch it." And we're like, "Oh, okay."
Yeah, that was great. Good times.
But he was like, "I wasn't really interested in the movie." It's like, "Oh, okay."
But you didn't tell us ahead of time.
Yeah, we like 2 weeks went by, and then it's like the night of, and he goes, "Yeah, I didn't do it."
I think it's so perfect that that during the Jet boss fight, like you hear the song that opens up the game. I think
Yeah.
that's so fitting. Like that's so perfect.
What did you say last night? What if that's the song? What if Yuna sang that in the beginning of 10?
10-2, yeah.
I guess it would be LeBlanc, right? Because it's LeBlanc. And
It would technically be LeBlanc, yeah. But she
Battery low.
starts yeah, as soon as she starts singing, it's just don't go give up.
What
on
if she
it."
sang? What if she's
I got two.
Charging
One
battery.
One for the plug and one for the load.
I still can't believe she said that. Our
Who is your favorite? Who is your favorite Aeon?
Ifrit.
Ifrit?
Yeah, but I think Ifrit's design in 10 is the best.
Yeah,
In the whole franchise.
I think so too. I think a lot of the Aeons have the best designs in 10.
Yeah.
I don't know what they were doing with some of the designs post 10. Like, they just get ugly.
They look really good in 14. But I mean that's also
Do
like
they?
yeah. Bahamut in Final Fantasy 14 is insane. Bahamut's like skyscraper size.
Hungry.
Let me look that up.
Alexander looks really cool. There's like a bunch of different Alexander designs.
This is the lowest mythic rank I've seen in a while.
Oh,
80%.
yeah, I've seen this.
That's still mythic.
Why does Tidus eat like that?
Bahamut's not so different from his 10 iteration in 14.
Yeah.
Hey,
So I think that's what makes him look good.
I don't remember what Ifrit looks like.
it's because you eat.
14's cool because it also has like the espers from 12 in it.
I hated that Ifrit was just a ship in Final Fantasy 12. That pissed me off.
Well, I mean, because they switched. They had all their new people.
Hello there. What is your name?
I thought it was stupid.
Rico.
I didn't mind it at all. I thought it was cool.
You really do understand.
I quite liked it.
Why are we talking like George Bailey now?
Why didn't you say so earlier?
I didn't get a chance to.
I quite
Everyone
liked
thought
it.
we were a fiend.
We?
We?
Oh,
Eh?
we means you.
We means you.
What?
We
Who
means
are
you.
guys anyway?
Yo, chat, just so everyone knows, Riku is
Oh,
15 and a
did you
half in this
tell?
game.
Wait.
No, she's not.
Red hater, are
Isn't
you?
she's literally a
I don't even
child
know
in this
what an
game.
out
And there's
bad
shots
I
of her
mean-
ass all the
Where are you
time.
from?
They're 17 in
I'm a blitzball player.
they're 17 in whatchamacallit in 10 too. I'm pretty sure they're
Star
only a year
player of the
younger.
Xanarkin Abes?
That's still a child.
Hit your
We're not
head or
talking about
something.
her being a child. We're talking about the exact age that she is.
Oh, okay.
You guys
Alright,
here?
well, she's a child.
What?
She's
Oh,
she's
right.
16.
You
She's
said-
young.
You started this whole like side thing.
Google it. Google how old she is in this game. Because they literally just
Yeah,
keep
get put on that list. Get put on that list.
So I told her everything
they keep
there was
they
to tell
they keep
about
having like
Xanarkin.
weird Mass Effect 2 Miranda
About
butt
life there,
angles.
Blitzball, and Sin's attack.
Mass Effect 2
And
Miranda butt angles.
About
That's
how
very
Yeah.
Lauren
specific.
and I were engulfed in this life.
No, you're right. She's 15.
I just said things as
What
they
I
came
thought.
to mind.
Oh, crazy.
But then I started to wonder.
Can I get a point for that?
I was about to say something.
No, don't.
Did I
I'm not.
say something funny?
I'm not.
You were near Sin.
You were near sin.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry, you'll be better in no time. They say your head gets funny when Sin is near. Maybe you just had some kind of dream?
You mean I'm sick?
Because of Sin's toxin, yeah.
You sure?
Yeah, there is no Xanarkand anymore. Sin destroyed it 1,000 years ago. So no one plays Blitzball
I'm
there.
apparently not the only person that thought they were like all significantly, well, not significantly,
What do you mean?
but all
1,000
like
years ago?
relatively older than
When
their
I
official
saw Sin
ages. Like
attack
ever
Xanarkand.
since I first started playing,
You're saying
I
that
never
happened
knew
1,000
that
years ago?
Yuna
No way.
was 15. I thought she was 18. And I thought Tidus was like 19, 20.
I like the idea that Yuna's 50. Never mind. I don't like this idea. But
I don't like this idea anymore.
I was gonna make like a pop punk singer joke,
You said
but never mind.
Interesting.
you play Blitzball?
Like he's the really popular older athlete.
Uh-huh.
Never mind though.
You know, you should go to Luca.
Never mind.
Someone might know who you
I'm
are.
just gonna
or
avoid
You
that
might
whole
find someone
thing.
you recognize.
This guy built some
Luca?
sort of weird Enigma duel
Ah.
deck. I don't know what's going on. It's scaring
what?
me.
Oh, he has a Pola Abdul
Okay, go.
theme deck.
Huh?
I didn't hear what you said.
This guy built an Enigma Jewel Storm Chasers talent deck. I don't know what to do with
Leave it
that
to me.
information.
I'll get you to Luca. Promise.
Leave it to me. I'll get you to Luca.
You'd rather stay
Promise.
here?
Uh-uh.
Okay, I'll go tell the others. Wait here.
I wish I had cigarettes.
And one thing. Don't
Let
tell
me get a
anyone
new
from
one
Xanarkand,
now.
okay? Everyone says it's a holy place. You might upset someone.
Ya da 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 da.
Oh, uh-huh. My Xanarkand? Some kind of holy place? Yeah, right, I thought. Since when? Yevon? Sin?
Yevon?
Luca?
Sin?
I
What
thought
the?
Sin just
what
took me
the
to a
frick?
faraway place. That I can go back in a day or two. But 1,000 years into the future? No way! Whoa, whoa!
Is it Doc Martin or Dr. Martins?
It's Dr. Martin.
Okay. Why don't they just drop a big grenade on Sid?
Whoa!
Didn't they do that at Operation Mihan? And then they all fucking died?
I'm shitposting, but yeah, I think you're actually right. That is the plan.
And then Sin just like Uno reversed? Sin said, no you?
Oh, do, 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 do.
Yeah. One big room full of bad bitches. Gucci, Gucci, Louis, Louis,
Louis, Louis.
Riku!
Fendi, Fendi, Prada.
What if-
Louis, Louis, Louis.
What if instead of playing as Tidus, you played as Brendan from Turnstile?
Blitzball!
Back there in the
Bata in the middle.
of the night. Wait. Oh.
I'm a huge fan of the idea that Waka's like, yo, this guy's gonna win us the Blitzball tournament, and then you can just entirely throw like the whole tournament and just purposely underperform.
Yo!
Yo.
Hiya.
You wanna try that move one more time?
Finally. Things were starting to look up.
What's a worse casting choice? Steve Bloom as Saminoy in Dead Island, or John DiMaggio as Waka in Final Fantasy? Like, what's the more
John
awkward?
DiMaggio played Waka.
Yeah. What's the more
That's silly.
what's the weirder white guy playing
You know amateur.
Pacific
Who you
Islander?
play for?
The Xanarkin Ames.
I want to say Siminoy's weirder because he's like, if for literally no other reason, then Sinimoy is an
I mean,
actual like
Forget that.
Oh,
person,
yeah.
whereas
I got
Steve,
too,
yeah, you know what I'm saying?
close to Sin,
Yeah.
and my head's all
Like Waka's
foggy,
fictional,
like.
even though he's clearly influenced.
So, I don't know where this place is.
I think that makes it slightly less
Even
weird,
where I
but
came
it's
from.
still weird regardless across the
Saints
board.
talks and got to you, but you're still alive. Praise be to Yevon.
Praise be to Evan.
All right, back to practice.
Can I just say this, that the narrative framing for Final Fantasy X is stunning. The fact that it's like all past tense until you get to that midway point,
Okay, back to the
and then
village.
the
I'll
whole
get you
like
something.
the whole first person sort of narrative retelling just drops, and it becomes very much a story about the rest of the cast.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
I
saying?
love that.
The fuck?
I think
just
they
ranked up
really
by losing a game.
successfully keep you in the dark too.
Yeah,
I felt like I could trust this Waka.
like having
so I
Titus
just had to
narrate
ask.
so much of the story, and then it just gets to
Yeah,
that.
It's true Xanarkin
Like
was
you
destroyed,
literally get
right?
to the intro of the
1,000 years
game, and you're
ago?
like
So
just
it's
halfway
just a
through, and you're
big
like,
pile
oh,
of rubble now,
that
Can we
was-
just
isn't it?
can we just appreciate the fact that Final Fantasy X narratively did the whole like How I Met Your Mother Bob Saget is Ted thing? Like that is not Tina's talking in the beginning. Like
Sin came, and Xanarkand along with him. Yeah, that was about 1,000 years ago, just like you said. If you ask me, sins are punishment for letting things get out of hand. What gets me though?
La-da-dee, la-da-doo, la-da-dum.
It freaks me out that
What's
Waka is so fucking racist, and no one ever talks about that.
It was just Waka.
Like, he talks
Is that
about,
like a
like,
major plot point?
yeah, but not,
Major plot point.
yeah, but it's not, it's a major plot point, but not in the way where it's like, he learns to accept everyone's differences as much as he learns that the world needs to kind of put that kind of stuff aside and focus on
No,
the
he
bigger.
learns.
I don't think he, I don't, personally, I don't
does.
remember.
But at that time, all I could think
He
about
totally
was
does.
everything that happened to me. All
We'll
this
see, because I'm
started with
replaying
sin.
it, so I'll
Maybe if
I'll
could
for
find
sure
Sid one
get
more time,
the refresher
I could go
course.
home. For now, I just live like. Sure, it was hard not to think of home a little better.
He just has those eyes that like really.
They're really what?
Never mind.
They're really what?
Nothing. I was nothing.
I think this video here might help shed
Can
some
I-
light for you, Zach.
Oh, what is it? Is it just the first 15 minutes of Borat?
Yeah.
Yeah,
How'd you know?
just an educated guess.
This person has drawn 0 extra cards and has dropped 3 temporary lockdowns back to back. I don't.
What's
Oh
the
man.
big idea?
One of the last games of Magic I played was, I was
And
playing.
then a Sunfall.
I was playing Rakdos Scam in Historic, or I guess what's it called now? Timeless. I was playing Rakdos
Yeah.
Scam in Timeless, and my opponent temporarily locked down, and then Divine Purge, and then lockdowned again, and I was so confused.
Are you
Oh,
doing an
for
actual? Like,
Am I even gonna what?
I was gonna ask. Are you doing a speedrun of Final Fantasy X, or are you
No.
just playing the game?
No,
No. Okay.
I'm just playing the game. No, I watched a speedrun up until the point where you do the dog thing, which makes no sense unless you played this game or know
Yeah.
the speedrun. Which is where you talk to the dog on Besaid, and for some reason he gives you like a better version of Valve Force Limit Break.
Yeah.
I forgot that I hate the music in the remaster.
Hey, it's not as good.
Can I switch that somewhere?
I think you can.
Yeah. The original Besaid. Oh,
Oh, you know what? That just makes me want to listen to Lil B.
I love. He's just like disrupting that entire pet shop. And then,
He's not disrupting it. He's bringing love to it. Bum bum ba ba bum bum. I want to say I love you too.
is that an appropriate song to play on stream?
Why wouldn't it be?
I just wasn't sure.
All he says is nice things. Like, bro really just made a song about how he loves his mom and he loves his fans. And he loves his
Isn't that the
friends.
whole thing? He
Like,
goes, "I love my mom and I love my fan," and that's just the whole song.
basically, he's like the opening lines are just thank you for loving me, thank you for loving Lil B, shout out to my mom, I love you. Like,
Guys, I'm gonna take a quick break.
Mhm.
I'll be back in like 5 minutes, probably like less. Back.
I just wanna know if you're my friend.
I am.
I just wanna know if you're pretending. In a way. I'm just trying to get my baby
Let me
straight.
go.
Got a favor to ask you.
You want me on your team, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm probably. I want to do every. I want to do every side quest in this game, but I also want to like do it in one
So
sitting.
you can go back to your.
That-
It'll be fun.
Is gonna be so long. That's gonna be really long.
We'll see.
That's a long marathon, dude.
We'll see. I put a diaper on, so I should be fine.
Sure thing.
Ooh, ooh, gah, gah.
Ooh, go, yeah, go. It feels hot tonight.
I thought then that Blitzball
I thought then
and
that
Sin were
Blitzball and Sin were the only two things that Spear and Xanarkin had in common.
I wasn't too far
I
off
wasn't too
either.
far off either. If Tidus lived in Philly, what part of Philly would he live in?
Fishtown.
Fishtown. I was literally gonna say
This is where
Fishtown.
I was born.
Fishtown, dude.
Blitz when I was 5.
Come
Fishtown,
on.
Fishtown, but on the part of the underpass that's like near Port Richmond. Do you know where? Do you know where I mean?
After last year's
Either
tournament,
that, or right where all of those really popular restaurants are.
Where?
I can't rem.
Like Old City?
What?
Like in Old City?
No, like right in Fishtown.
but every
Oh,
time
okay.
There's just like one really like narrow strip where there's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
4 different like
10 years
really
ago, I decided we
popular
wouldn't do that.
hoity-toity rrestaurants
Mm.
that are like.
my first
I can't
match
say that.
last year was something else was on my.
Nice excuse.
Yeah.
Hey,
So you.
I think Fishtown's the right answer.
Either that, or you know what? Graduate Hospital.
if we
Yeah.
give it our all,
I
He's
once,
living right-
I once saw a lesbian couple that were dressed
When you
like
play in
Waka and
Blitzball-
Tidus in Fishtown.
That's really specific.
They were just dressed like that. It was weird. I don't know if there was a convention in town or a Blitzball tournament.
Ah. After surviving your run-in with Sin, it would be a shame.
Who are they?
Were they?
Luzu and Gata, Crusaders.
Luzu and Gata.
Huh?
What? You for? Hey, sorry.
Cool. In return.
Tidus has a face like Corey Feldman.
Ooh. About the Crusaders,
Someone get a guitar in that man's hands.
Besaid Village.
They got any food there?
We'll get you something over there later. Take a look around first. Let's see. The Crusaders Lodge is over yonder. Luzu and Gata are usually there. All right. Over here.
Huh? What's up?
You do remember the prayer, right?
Of course, I'd never prayed before in my life. Not that he would know that.
You must have forgot or something. Here, I'll show you.
Is there just one religion in Spira?
Well, the Al-Bhed are essentially atheists,
Go ahead, you try.
but
Yeah.
but
Mm.
basically it's like a unified religion.
Yeah.
Not bad.
2, 3.
Okay.
They just had a blitz.
Present yourself to the temple summoner.
Any blitzball player would know
Teacher!
that prayer. It's the blitzball sign for victory.
Oh, odd clothes you got. What land are you from? Graham, can you watch the stream really quick?
Yeah, give me a second. Yeah. Wait, are you just running it? You're just running into the corner?
Imagine you're just like you come home and this is what you see, like a guy just running like at this speed. Like your normal speed.
Oh, wait. You're not doing a speed run, but you're just using turbo for funsies.
There's nothing. So turbo in this game is weird because it turns off during combat or most combat and then cutscenes.
Okay.
It's literally just to like get around.
Go present yourself to the
He just had a blitz.
Hey, you! You were attacked by Sin, right? Recently, was it?
I wish I had the outfit that
So,
NPC had in the
Sin can't be
background.
far,
The
right?
shopkeep.
You're not hiding anything, are you?
I would get so much mileage out of that.
If Sin's nearby, it'll attack the island for sure. But it hasn't. I wonder why.
I don't like Gata.
I'm sorry.
I don't like either of these
anything.
guys.
To tell the truth,
I think Luzu's fine.
don't even know what the Crusaders are.
You're kidding, right?
Sin, the toxin. Gotta tell him who we are.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
The Crusaders are sworn to battle Sin. We have chapters throughout Spira, accepting all who wish to join our struggle. The hero Mihen formed the Crusaders 800 years ago as the Crimson
Sounds like he's doing a
Blades.
book report.
Later, our ranks grew. and
Little
we
our
called
ranks
ourselves
grew,
the
and we called
Crusaders.
ourselves the
We've been fighting
Crusaders.
Sin
And we've
ever
been fighting
since.
Sin ever since.
What? You've been fighting 800 years and
Still
you
haven't-
still
I
haven't
love that.
beat it?
Well, we've steered Sin away from towns many times. And that's all we can do. Nobody's ever been able to defeat it. Our mission as Crusaders is to protect the temples, towns, villages, and people of Spira.
So, then whose job is it to defeat Sin?
Is Sin's toxin really this bad, sir?
It does seem rather bad. We could just tell you, but I think it better for you to try and remember. Go pray at the temple. Perhaps Yevon will help you regain your memory.
How would you have felt if? Spoiler alert for the chat. People in chat who haven't played. How would you have felt if you get to like the midway point of the game, and it sort of just does reveal that it's like it's just been sin toxins the whole time?
But soon, we've
You know what I
got a
mean?
plan.
How would you feel about that?
That would have been shit.
You're talking about shit, really? You think the plot twist? I want to avoid talking about the plot twist, for at least for now. You would think that's. You think
The plot twist being the thing that was told to you the whole time? Yeah, I think that would be ass.
What a twist.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying it's not like a plot. I'm saying in this scenario, it's like not so much a twist as much as it is like, oh, that's like a narrative shift. That like it really was just sin toxins.
I think that would be boring. It would offer nothing.
Really?
Yeah, really. Why do you think that would have been fine? Would you have been happy with that?
I think it would have been indifferent.
I feel like then like where like I feel like then there's no real there's the internal conflict just stops there.
Yeah, I can understand that.
Because if it's just sin toxins, then Jet never went there.
Yeah.
And that's like the entire point. But I still do wonder why, how Sin went back in time, brought Jet to Spira. Like, I don't know. I always thought that was kind of weird. Like, they do sort of explain it, but I don't know if I've ever been, like, good with that explanation.
Have you played the weird, like X and a half thing?
Yeah.
Is it good?
No.
Oh.
It was fan fiction.
Really?
It reads like Wattpad. Yeah.
More like Yuck Pad.
Am I right?
What the dog doing?
How impressed would you be if I really did finish both of these
It
games
was
in one
them
sitting?
standing in that place.
What did you say?
How impressed would you be if I did finish these both games in one sitting?
I'm not saying that you couldn't do it in one sitting. That would just be like a really, really, really long
I
time.
began to realize
It would have
how
to be like a
different this
24-hour
world was from
stream.
my own.
Beating Final Fantasy X in 24 hours?
And 10-2.
And 10-2.
Beat it
Both
in
of them together in 24 hours?
Yeah, with access to turbo and keep in mind, I did finish the the creature capture tutorial for 10-2. So that's like 90%. I'm already done.
Finally, we receive a statue for our temple.
You didn't do that on stream though.
Last night I did.
What's
Oh
that
shit, I
high
did it again,
summoner?
you're right.
I got too close to Sin's toxin.
Like you streamed that to me on Discord.
Last night I was live when I was playing Final Fantasy X.
Nuh-uh.
It was funny hearing
Yes,
myself
I
make the same excuse
literally was.
over and over. Funny and a little sad.
Yeah, alright, buddy.
The summoners are practitioners of a sacred art.
This I
sworn
would have
to
loved.
protect the people of Yevon.
I would love if the
Only
next
a
game that
chosen
they, the
few
next Final
become
Fantasy game that they
summoners.
completely
Call
redo and that
forth
new engine
entities
is
of
like,
great
man.
power, the Aeons. The Aeons hear our prayers and come down to us. They are the.
You think they would do
Yeah,
it?
I think that would be brilliant.
You think they could do it as one giant
So what he
game?
meant-
Like make 10 and 10-2 like one giant thing?
Was that we should
No.
respect
You
some
think people
kind
would
of
hate
that?
plan or something like that? I figured.
What?
You think people would hate that if it was like?
No, I just don't see them doing it as one game. I think they're going to continue doing the whole episodic thing for any remakes that they do.
Yeah. I hope they don't do that with 10. I feel like 10 is bad as an episodic game.
You should not do that for 10, no.
I feel like 10 is straightforward enough.
Yeah.
Like you don't need There's also no excuse for it because this game wasn't 500 disc.
I'm also going I would also argue straight up 7 worked fine as episodes because a lot of that story could have been trimmed down anyway.
Yeah.
7 was definitely in some need of reframing.
Take a nap.
10 is just like what do you change about 10?
I think you add do you want to know what I would change about 10?
We can't
I mean,
interfere.
like
It's a
when
rule.
I hear you say
I have
when I hear you say add, I'm like that's all you could do. You could only add more. I don't see what you could take away and change.
I would 100%
It's been nearly a day.
add an entire
Perhaps you could go.
People are searching.
I would add maybe like 10 to 15 minutes of Xanarkin gameplay in the beginning, where
Yeah.
you're just like in Xanarkin, like you're meeting more characters, like you're like
Yeah.
there's named characters, like maybe maybe have Tidus make a date with one of those girls, you know,
Right.
like maybe they're like really flirtatious and it's like really really intimate, and then have
Make the girls more flirty.
No, it's like no, because it's like Jesse in the 7 remake, you know, like
Yeah.
setting up a character from the original as a love interest,
Yeah.
and you know, having weight added from that, it's good, you know, because then you know, even then it gave Cloud like an entirely different perspective on like what they as like a group were fighting for. Like, you know, those people died, and they died happy knowing that they were committing what is essentially an act of terrorism. His words too. It's not like I'm just saying, like, Cloud wasn't 100% on board with Avalanche. He was like, I'm literally just being paid to do this.
The thing is, though, still like what you're saying, I don't see that as a change as I do an addition.
I mean, I would change Blitzball completely. I would make Blitzball.
What are you doing in Blitzball?
I would.
What are you doing with Blitzball?
I would make Blitzball.
Choose your words carefully.
I would make Blitzball a lot more fleshed out, and I would sort of change how it fits into the game narratively.
Okay, that's fair.
In the sense that I feel like Blitzball in Final Fantasy X is a huge meme. It's literally like the entire first. For some people, the entire first 30 hours of this game is hearing about Blitzball and this big Blitzball tournament, blah 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 blah. And a lot of people play this game and are like, oh, whatever, like, we're trying to get to the big Blitzball tournament and there's a monster, and it's like...
Could you imagine, like, fighting, like, in the middle of fighting Seymour for the third time, and you're like, we have a game in 30 minutes!
We have a game! Hurry up!
What if the summoner dies?
One of the Sade Blitzball dudes. Waka, we've got a game! on another airship. We have a game in 40 minutes!
After all.
That'd be hilarious.
Yeah, all I'm saying basically is I would... What I would change is I maybe a little less Blitzball this and Blitzball that in the plot, and kind of just build that into the world. Like, kind of just have, like, what I'm talking about in the beginning of the game when you have Xanarkand set up and you get to walk around Xanarkand. You can buy stuff. You start with like 10,000 gil because you're Jet's son and you're rich and you're special, you know, and you're this entitled little stupid brat, and you know, you think the world revolves around you and Blitzball. You can go to shops, you can do little side quests, you can do all this silly little stuff. And that to me would be how the game sets up Blitzball as this sort of like way of life.
Blitzball is such a huge part of his identity, though. For it to take like even more of a back seat I feel like would be really weird.
I don't think I wouldn't see it as taking a back seat. What I'm trying to say is like shift it around a little bit, like because you have the entire like the entire first act of this game is literally like Air Bud. We have like it's Air Bud levels of, oh my god, we need to do the big sports tournament, we need to do the big sport game, and then that's when, you know, they get to where I forget the place. They get to the place and there's a tournament, and then Sin attacks and Seymour does all of his bullshit.
I think it would have been cool if there was a point where Yuna, for whatever reason, is transported to I mean, this would be like really roundabout, and I feel like it actually wouldn't fit. Just more of like a curiosity. If she was somehow at some point in the game, in the same way that Tidus was brought to Spira, she gets brought to Xanarkand. Or at that point where Tidus kind of like passes out in front of the Garden of Pain, like he goes back to that.
You mean the Tower of Dead?
The Tower of the Dead, yeah. I think that would have been cool.
Hey, it's okay. Only summoners.
And that could have been our way of like seeing more of past Xanarkand.
Yeah.
It's a tradition. Very important.
No, I totally wouldn't mind if like the game started, like the first 15 or 20 minutes were all in Xanarkand, and then Sin attacks, and then you get your combat tutorial, your overdrive tutorial. You get all of that in the beginning with Auron, not with Riku.
I think long before they do a remake of 10, though, they need to deliver what people have been wanting for a long time, and that's a game centered around Auron.
They keep canceling. Did you see the news? They were going to do it again, and they canceled it again.
It's so annoying. I hate it. I fucking hate it. Because there were so many times that they were on the verge of doing it,
Might as well go
and
all the way.
then something else becomes prioritized.
So what happened was they were setting it up earlier this year, and they were setting it up as a mobile game, and
No one would have bought
no
that.
one would have bought it because people want even on the Wii when they were talking about doing like X3 as like a Wii thing.
No one's gonna want that.
Everyone was like, no, that's not really.
Yeah.
That's not really what. Like, it's not gonna like. It's not. It would be. If a Final Fantasy game on the Wii would have been awesome with like the Wii controls. Imagine like you're doing like your ogre
drive,
your limit breaks or whatever on like you're doing like you're moving the Wii remote and you're doing your, you know what I mean, that would have been cool, you know, but that's not what Final Fantasy really like. Final Fantasy's always sort of been,
I don't know how long that would have been cool.
yeah, 10 minutes and then your arm would have hurt.
Yeah,
but yeah, it's hard to really understand why they just won't give us the third game. I mean, aside from video games are expensive to make, they made the Prelude. They made like X and a half, but nobody asked for that. And it's a good way I think about it.
The thing is though with X and a half that was a thing long before the remake came out or the remaster came out. That had been well established. That was made. It was just never put out.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah. Like it was written. It wasn't like voice acted or anything, but it was written. Like it was a thing. That's the direction that they were gonna go in.
Good for them.
I mean, I'm glad it didn't happen. It would have been awful.
Was I surprised?
I'm upset that
Here I was thinking
Arin's daughter? What?
Where is she in X2 and everything?
She doesn't fucking exist.
I don't know the context as I've never seen the X and a half thing.
It's stupid.
Orin
It's
as a
so
daughter.
Stupid. Yeah.
Cool.
What? Ow!
Wait till you see this.
I can't see anything.
Ready?
Okay.
I'm so glad I own like the entire sound library from Final Fantasy X. And I don't mean like the sound file, like the entire fucking like sample collection and shit. I think a remake of this in the style of the 7 remake would work better if you don't have like 500 party members to control too. Does that make sense?
I would love a Final Fantasy that has all of your party members fighting at once.
like 15?
I guess the closest we got to that was 15. But there were only 4.
And then like the older games too.
Yeah.
Some of the older Final Fantasy
I've never
games you
seen
have like
anything like it
6
in my
party
life.
members out at the same time.
Sure,
So it's...
it was a little
I think it's
scary,
really cool.
but still, I could feel a strange kind of gentleness coming from it. I remember that night we talked for the first time. I didn't know it then, but after that night, everything changed. For everyone. For me.
Let me introduce you to the team. This guy here wants into the tournament so bad, I let him on the team. His memory's a little fuzzy, so don't mind him if he says anything odd. Come on, say hi.
Waka saying his memory's a little fuzzy, so don't like let that get in the way. And I saw something so fucked up.
So what's our goal?
But they let Aaron Hernandez play for like another season after his head was a little
We
fuzzy.
got a new goal now. Our new goal is victory.
Victory!
To win every match, defeat every
Victory,
opposing team,
Screech!
to bring the crystal back to our island. That's all we need to do to win. Easy, huh?
Huh? Easy. Victory! Victory! It sounds like Ape Together strong.
Victory! Victory!
I love the idea of Tidus as like an iPad kid.
You heathen!
Like he walks up to Yuna and goes, have you seen the Blitzball game today?
But it was really
Have you seen
my
the
fault
creature
to begin
capture
with.
match today on the Sphere?
I'm Yuna. Thank you so
My
much
name's
for your
Tidus. My
help
dad
earlier.
plays Blitzball too.
I'm sorry about that.
Maybe you hurt him.
Wasn't I not supposed to? Guess I kind of overreacted.
Oh no, I was overconfident.
I saw that Aeon thing. That's amazing.
I saw you summon that big bird. That was really cool.
Do you think I can become High Summoner?
Lady Yuna, come play with me some more.
So, tomorrow then.
Tomorrow?
We're going on the same boat, aren't we?
Oh, really?
We can talk more.
Huh.
Is it possible to grind on Besaid? Do you know or not?
You can
Yeah.
tell me all about Xanarkand.
Why wouldn't it be? I
Not.
think it's one of the worst places to do it.
Then we're cool.
Hey, but what if she, like, comes on to me?
What if she comes on to me? Bro,
The enemy-
she's 15.
I had a bed made for you.
You're 31, bro. Knock it off.
He's 16.
Knock it off.
But the enemy pool of Besaid just isn't that great.
Sleep tight.
I feel like you're not getting like the items you're getting dropped aren't worth it. And like I don't know if you'd get like I don't know if the spheres matter because I'm on the expert grid. I'm not sure.
Yeah. I would say if you're gonna grind on Besaid, like don't waste more than like 30 minutes to an hour doing it.
Where's that boat?
Everyone will find us.
For sure it helps a little bit with the area that comes after it, but
Sure this is okay?
it's like you might as well just do the area that comes after it.
I usually grind on Kilika
Take
before going
me
up to the temple.
Xanarkand?
That's a good place.
Why does Tidus run in place here?
Oh, hey,
I thought Waka told you not to get any ideas.
He did.
This is like some David Lynch dream shit.
Yeah, so you're coming with me.
Hey, stop dreaming. You with a woman? You can't even catch a ball. Oh, what's the matter? Gonna cry again? Cry.
I hate you.
Huh? What'd you say?
You have to speak loud.
I hate you. That's the spirit. You can do it.
I hate you!
He's dead, okay? Dead.
That was always one of my favorite lines.
What? I hate you.
Yeah.
All right, careful.
He doesn't sound like childhood.
Don't strain anything.
Could you imagine like you're talking about your dead younger brother with your girlfriend, and then from inside a tent you just hear he yells, "I hate you!"
shouldn't have brought him here in the first place.
I would lose my shit, dude. It'd be so good. Or you're the Crusader and like the bed next to it. This guy keeps waking up in the middle of the night screaming, "I hate you." Do 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 do.
Scary. So, who's Chapu?
My little brother, Chapu. He looked like you.
He's dead?
Titus is so insensitive.
He was with the
Who were you
Crusaders
talking
when
about out there? It sounds like someone really close to you who died.
he didn't make it.
Oh, your little brother? Oh.
At first
Tell me
I thought he
all the
was
details about how he died.
Oh, so that's why.
I became a guardian to fight sin, yeah?
Revenge, then?
That was the idea. I'm more worried about a stupid game now than avenging my brother. Well, after the next tournament, I'll be a guardian full time. I know it kinda looks like I'm using you, but I'm not.
Don't worry. I mean, I owe you a lot.
I owe you a lot is a weird sentence because he literally just
You
threw a
really
blitz ball at you and woke
Help
you
me
up.
out, you know?
It's not like he
What I
saved
mean
you from
is-
drowning.
Thanks, Waka.
Stop. You're embarrassing me.
What are some of the mods for this game? We talked about that last night, I think. Isn't there a mod for X2 that gives LeBlanc more clothes?
Yeah, the one I was telling you about last night.
It puts her in like a huge 4K textured fursuit.
I gotta go.
Hey, sleepyhead. Something I want to give you.
Whoa! You
I
giving
do
this
actually have to go.
me?
I will catch
Yeah,
y'all later.
use it well.
Bye, good night.
Bye, aye.
That's the sword you gave Chapu.
Well, he never used it.
If you use it, would you still be alive?
We're taking the same boat as you,
What?
right? Why do
I
we
wonder
gotta
if
wait here?
Chapu used that sword if
Luna
he'd
came
still
to
be
this village
alive.
10 years ago.
God, who
That was
designed
when the town
Lulu?
started.
They were on to
So?
something.
Since then, she's been like a little sister to me and Lulu. But she had the talent. She became an apprentice. Now, today,
All those
she's
belts,
Susanna.
I that's what
This
gets
is
me.
our
I don't mean
journey.
get me in like a
We
weird
should
way,
live
but like
together.
that top, the design of that top is so cool. But then you just make it so much cooler by having the entire thing held together by like 40 fucking belts.
They're not really my things. They're gifts for the temples we're to visit.
This isn't a vacation, Yuna.
I guess you're right.
I guess you're right.
Okay, off we go.
Funnily enough, apparently 10 is better played on mouse and keyboard, not 10.2. Because on 10, all of the overdrives are like based on WASD. So like you just like spam those. I guess once I have the full party, I'll start doing Sphere Grid stuff. Who would you say is the best early game party? Titus, Yuna, Lulu?
Yeah, probably, yeah. I mean, but I plowed through almost half of the game with just those three.
Yeah, because once you get Titus's accuracy high enough, he can kind of just fight
Yeah.
anything he needs to hit.
He can take place of Waka.
And that's so can Lulu. Like, they're like
Yeah.
enemies that don't resist magic just don't also.
They just get melted. Yeah. And once again, if you start investing in like 60-40 into Yuna's black magic kit early on,
She gets busted
and
so fast.
she just gets busted. She gets busted. So Tidus can take place of Waka and Lulu, and you prioritize
Take your time.
Yuna as your main black spellcaster. And it's just everything is just like melted. Because early game, like most things don't have very high elemental resistance.
Yeah.
It isn't until you start facing like bigger enemies that actually starts mattering.
It's not until like after the tournament where things start actually feeling like they matter.
Exactly.
It's an ancient custom. Chapu didn't pray. That should do it.
Do you think we would get John DiMaggio back as Waka for a 10 prequel?
This isn't the way.
Ooh.
Would we get to see
For
Chapu?
a 10 prequel.
Yeah, X3.
Well, it wouldn't be called X3.
What do you think they would call it?
X3 would have to be the subsequent game. Like it couldn't be a prequel. I don't know what they would call it, but I think Waka would be like a baby. Not like a baby, but he would be like really, really young.
I want to be a blitzball.
And what?
But if he also that's his one line of dialogue. I want to be a blitzball.
Yo, Waka's 23 years old. He would have been 13. Because in Spira, Jet was there 10 years ago.
Yeah.
So yeah, so he would have been 13.
It lines up.
Yeah. But you wouldn't see much of Waka. There wouldn't be a point in him being there. Can you imagine a grown-ass fucking John DiMaggio voicing a 13-year-old?
He could
That'd
voice.
be so crazy.
He could voice like Waka's father or something.
Yeah.
What's with that guy?
Kimari Ronso.
That's not what I meant.
He's another Yuna's guardians.
Huh?
We'd see Kamari.
Sometimes we don't understand him either.
Kamari, yeah.
Kamari doesn't talk much anyway.
We would have to see Kamari because he takes care of Yuna.
I was a child.
Oh, true.
But again, I don't think you would see too much of him. I'm not really a fan of like these high dynamic like movements of like characters in video games. Like I think characters like combat needs to start feeling more like weighted to the ground. Like it always looks really weird, like really like characters are really floaty. Like I don't see too much of a difference between say like Gotham Knights and a game like Black Myth Wukong and what else can I throw in there? like I feel like the Arkham games, great. Like they don't feel too flighty, even though you are jumping over people and stuff like that. Like Batman's not staying in the air for far too long. But when it comes to like games that are, like that use that same kind of system that have come after it, like the characters always feel almost too lightweight. And what has me thinking of that right now is I'm watching the gameplay trailer for that game Spine that's going to be coming out.
Haven't heard of that yet.
It's just like you have these characters doing these like these aerial moves and maneuvers like around enemies, and it just doesn't like it feels too light. I think actual character movement. Spider-Man. That's the newer Spider-Mans. Those are great examples of like. I mean, I guess it makes more sense because Spider-Man can literally do that. But watching it visually happen, like after a while, it doesn't like it starts to feel kind of boring, kind of stale. You know, it doesn't feel like there's a lot of impact to it. It's no DMC, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like games like the Arkham series, DMC, those feel like even while I'm doing these aerial acrobatics, I feel the weight of the character and the things that they're doing. Yeah. I feel like so many games are like so samey anymore. Like I feel like it's kind of like the same thing with like say like more popular mainstream music. Like you get to a point where it's like everything is a genre bender.
Yeah.
And not everything needs to be a genre bender.
I agree.
Hiccup.
I somehow finished the Garuda fight without the limit break for Balfour.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
Liar. Oh, liar.
Wait, I just got a weapon for this? Twilight Steel? I've never seen a weapon before.
I think I'm gonna watch Cowboys and Aliens tonight.
I love that movie.
I heard it was terrible.
Well, I'm a huge fan of it.
Never seen it before.
Does Cheers stack?
Holy moly, this game looks like ass. What was your question?
Does Cheer, like, if I keep casting Cheer on the party?
I don't think so.
Trying to get Yuna to Black Magic fairly quickly.
Its effects stack up to 5 times.
Oh, that's so funny. I don't think it doesn't say that it doesn't. Usually, if it doesn't say, usually it'll, yeah.
Well, I don't think there's anything in the game that says that it doesn't stack. Like, what is the other thing? Cheers for attack, right? Or is that defense?
Defense.
Defense. What is the one that's attack?
Sure. I've never gotten this
Focus
sword
is
for
what I was thinking of.
Focus. Have you ever
Yeah.
gotten the Twilight Steel sword for Tidus, like, before?
I have to look at it, but I think I have. You said Twilight Steel?
Yeah.
I had to look at the. Yes, I've gotten this.
Oh, I've never seen this sword before. It looks cool.
Yeah. Wait, to be sure, you said Twilight Steel, right?
Yes.
Okay.
This expert sphere is really fucking nice. Like this system. Everybody just kind of starts out in the middle, so you can get Yuna to... You can get Yuna to basically where Lulu starts with, like, no effort.
That's also the benefit of the expert sphere.
Yeah.
Grid. Like, if you didn't enable the expert sphere grid, like it would not have been
yeah.
easy.
Yuna gets, like, locked all the way to the other side. Because White Mage and Black Mage are on two different sides of the,
Yeah.
thing. Seeker's Ring? What is this? HP plus 10, and it's for Yuna. That seems pretty good. I guess all these... Do you just give me stuff?
I'm sorry, you asking me stuff?
No, I'm talking to myself.
Oh.
All the NPCs at the pier just give you, like, really cool items.
I really need to play Lollipop Chainsaw. I've never played it before.
I love Lollipop Chainsaw.
I completely avoided it. There was something about it, like, when I was younger, I was just like, this game looks fucking stupid.
Will you do the prayer thing at my funeral? You just keep doing it like an NPC when I die.
Yeah.
Just don't let people stop
Absolutely.
you. Don't let anyone stop you. Just keep doing it.
only if you do that at my funeral.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, they're re-releasing Lollipop Chainsaw on Steam
Yeah, and they're like taking all the gore out of it.
in 2 weeks. What?
Yeah, there's an option to play without any of the violence. I was
Wait,
talking about this
okay, so
yesterday.
it's optional. It's
Yes,
optional.
yes.
Okay.
And I was talking about...
You had me worried for a second there because I was like, well, if there's any censorship of the game, then I don't want to fucking play it.
Yeah, I was talking about this weird thing where, like, oh my god, I forgot Tidus just stares at her kids. POV, you're my little brother and my girlfriend's over.
Isn't Tara Strong the voice of this
Yes.
character?
Yeah.
Okay. What is her name?
Juliet.
Juliet.
Character.
Juliet. Juliet.
Yeah. How do you do the jet shot?
What?
Is it possible to do the jet shot first try?
Yeah, absolutely. I think you only have one chance to do it.
I don't know how to
That
do
one-
it. You remember how
That
to
one
do it?
time. Yeah.
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 If there were a question on the quiz, or like, what's the button combo to do it? You think we would have gotten that question?
Maybe.
Word is that summoner's got noble blood. I heard she's Lord Braska's
I think it's like
You don't say.
I think it's like an
Lord
8-part sequence. I think it's like
Braska's
It is.
I think it's like left screen, down screen, up screen, right screen, down screen, up screen, left screen, right screen. Something like that. Let me find out.
She's the daughter of High Summoner Braska. You saw his statue at the temple. Lord Braska defeated Sin 10 years ago. Yuna's the heir to a great legacy.
It's tough when your father's famous.
Walker's a bit lacking in the imagination department.
You're not lacking at all, Lulu. God.
Thanks, Lulu. I'll keep that in mind.
Left screen, left screen, left screen, up screen, down screen, left screen, right screen, up screen. Right screen, right screen. I was close.
Hey, my girlfriend brings a big old ham this week. I'm hungry.
Ham. I love ham.
In the middle. Back down with the feeling. I can try.
You ever seen them on Have you seen them on Jimmy Fallon?
Yes.
And all the comments are like, finally a hardcore band on Jimmy Fallon.
Aren't they post-hardcore?
I mean, they started out as like they started out like as a hardcore band.
Does it matter what they started out as though?
Yeah, in this context, yeah, because they still play all of the hardcore stuff live.
Okay.
Like they'll go from like Glow On to like.
Have they come out with any new music since Glow On?
I think they're working. They played a new song on their tour in Japan.
Oh.
And then and it was like a really two-step heavy kind of.
Remember when Sarah was like, I don't like Turnstile, and then I showed her Turnstile, and she was like, wait, I really like this, and I was like, yeah, it's Turnstile.
Everyone loves Turnstile.
Whether you like them or not, you like them.
Every Turnstile is cool because you can show someone a song, and they'll be like, oh, I don't like this, and then you can show them like another Turnstile song, and they'll go, oh, I love this.
Oh yeah, yeah, exactly.
Amazing.
So it's like all the videos on their YouTube are it's like tour videos.
Sounds like him, but
I won't be good to tell you.
my old man, he died 10 years ago, off the coast of
I like that
Canada.
their videos are like these low, like these.
Oh
low
yeah,
quality-
they're like short films.
Yeah.
And then they make them themselves and stuff. I love that. That's what I've always said. Like, even if you don't like their music, the fact that that band will get together and be like, hey, let's take these 3 songs or these 4 songs and make like a short.
It's true. I first met Jecht 10 years and 3 months ago. I remember that was the
I spent a lot of time thinking that Final Fantasy 12 and Vagrant Story were in the same universe. Only for Wikipedia to tell me that's false, and the creator dropped references between the games as fan service. I've ever said to me, Final Fantasy 12 is sketchy, Chris. Final Fantasy 12 is really cool because the guy who made both those games constantly fucking insists that Final Fantasy 12 takes place in like every universe of every game he's made. He rides that so hard that Final Fantasy 12 became canon in Final Fantasy 14. Like Final Fantasy 12 got its own raid series. Like Franz shows up and shit. It's so funny. you fight bosses from Final Fantasy 12.
I'm
Ivalice,
Bosch
yeah.
von Ronsenberg of Dalmasca.
Yeah, so then they did an entire Ivalice raid series, and then people were like, "Oh, cool! So Final Fantasy 12 is canon in 14, so that means Tactics is canon." And they were like, "Yeah, I guess." And they did an entire Final Fantasy Tactics raid series. What's up, Valerie? Mankind Pete the Vagrant Story. I love Vagrant Story. My whole screen went green for a second. Did anyone else just see that? Oh, but it kept playing the cutscene? No. That's funny.
What do you think you're
I wish I got to finish Vagrant Story. What's up? Not much. I'm trying to finish the entirety of Final Fantasy X and 10-2 in a single stream. It's probably gonna be like 20 hours, but honestly, if I get bored or like I realize this is an unrealistic bit, then I'll just give it up. I am playing with Turbo on just to make the journey a little less miserable. This is Moana 2. No, this is Final Fantasy X. No, this is Final Fantasy 14 Dawn Trail.
Hey, bestie, I gotta go.
Good night. Thank you for coming
See ya.
by.
Yeah, totally.
Which character does the rock voice? That cat guy right there you're looking at. Can I switch? Okay. I'm playing in Turbo because if I weren't playing in Turbo, this would take a very long time. Oh, I forgot to pick up the other limit break. Shit. You have access to one of Valefor's I guess their second limit break. Like as early as you finish the temple. I forget how to heal. I guess you needed abilities to heal your summons. Did it bring Kamari in here so I can hit Sin? Surely not, right? That fight was so much longer than I remember it being. I was saying earlier, I started watching. So if you're not familiar, speed runs of this game are almost, it's in a lot of cases almost 10 hours long. It's insane. So I was like, wouldn't it be funny if like I did both games in like a 24-hour period? But they're both just really long games. Waterworld 2 Moana. Final Fantasy X's weird fixation on water is so cool. They play sports in water. They swim in water. Like, you never see anyone drink water, which is like my favorite thing. Chris, what are you playing in Magic, Brawl? You playing some Brawl? I just saw you log into Arena. I love the thumbs up. I'm a dolphin. Nobody knows what I'm referencing. Never mind. This is the first Sin spawn we play, right? That's not in the tutorial. Oh, I cannot use grenades. Ah, Lulu, the only character from this game I remember. I forgot there was a frame in this game where like Thetis is looking through binoculars and he literally just stares at her tits for like a solid 15 seconds. And I know it was 15 seconds because the cutscene was affected by the timer, the turbo increase. It was somebody's got to get their overdrive in a second. I don't care who. I should be healing. I should be healing when I'm getting really greedy. I don't want to get in like a heal loop, but the boss moves next. I should heal. I should have brought more potions before we left. Waka waka. A lot of people in the chat earlier didn't know that John DiMaggio voices. I missed that first one. John DiMaggio voices Waka. Oh, we got the overkill. Cool. The overkill is all that matters there. The overkill is all that matters there. You need the extra AP in the item, the overkill finish. There we go. Trying to set up overkill is one of the worst parts about this game. And I said earlier, I've never speedrun this game. I haven't played this game in like so long. But I watch challenge runs of it and shit all the time. Oh my god, I forgot there's a baby in the scene. I forgot how brutal Sin is. Like, it's so insane. And everyone just decides to live by the ocean. Like, no one ever stops. I would love for Sin to show up in 10 or in 14.
When Sin attacked Zanarkand that day, I woke up in Spira. I kept hoping it would work in reverse, too.
I will defeat Sin. I must defeat Sin.
I was just fooling myself. Maybe it was that day, on the sea, under the burning sun. I started to give up hope. I was in a foreign world. I wasn't going home. This was my new reality, and I was stuck in it for good.
I forgot the map thing. That's funny. The map just like overshadowing all the dead bodies.
Greetings.
am the summoner Yuna.
Greetings. What's up, guys? She goes, yo, what's up?
Oh, Milady Summoner! If there is no other summoner here, please allow me to perform the sending.
What the dog doing?
Our loved ones. We feared they would become fiends.
Please, take me to
Take
them.
me to them.
We'll go see what we can.
Huh? I gotta find out if it's possible to delete some of these saves. For some reason, I think up until the Chocobo Eater fight, I have saves, right? No, they're all gone. No, I do. Doc number 4. That's so funny. It just keeps going. That's so funny. I'm such a little shit. Pub's closed. Waka waka. Chris, you missed the first quiz show in a month. It was tonight. I lost by 5 points because it was all extremely technical questions about Final Fantasy X versus somebody who's an expert on this game.
What's ascending? Are we going somewhere?
You truly are clueless. Are you sure it's just your memory that's the problem? The dead need guidance. Filled with grief over their own death, they yearn to live.
You've won basically every quiz show in which you've appeared.
See,
I think you've appeared on one quiz show and you won.
and in time, these souls remain in Spira. They sad. isn't it? The sender
Okays.
takes them
What?
to the
Okays
far
what?
plane, where they may rest in peace.
Summoners do this?
I never noticed Kamari's whole ass is just out. Like, he's basically wearing assless chaps. Oh, why does this keep turning green? I can skip. Oh, shit. Oh, no, now that I learned that I can skip cutscenes, it's over. There's a mod that removes every cutscene. Thank you for the follow. Oh, you're welcome.
It must be tough, being a summoner.
Yuna chose her own path. She knew from the beginning what it meant. All we can do is protect her along the way, until the end.
Until the end?
If you're up when you're on, yeah. I don't watch a lot
What's
of
the
Twitch, but did he say that out loud? Oh, great.
Until she defeats sin.
If I'm around when you're live, I'll definitely swing by. Sure.
Oh.
I hope I did okay.
You did very well. They've reached the far plane by now, but no tears next time. Hmm?
I wish
just
there
don't
would
cry.
never be a next time.
I wish there would never
No
be
more
a
people
next
being
time.
killed by sin.
People, a person
more
joined the
sendings for
Wizard of
Yuna.
Speedrun.
Everyone stood there watching her.
Discord. I don't know if you
It
guys,
was
I'm
strange
now the
and
admin of the
somehow
Wizardom
horrifying.
speedrunning
I
Discord.
never wanted to see it again.
Grim posted Waka Final Fantasy X. Waka apologizes to the Albed 720p 60 frames per second, and I don't know why that's so funny to me. And I don't know why that's the funniest shit I've ever seen. Just the video title Waka apologizes to the Al Bhed is so funny.
Hey, you.
I wish the mouse would fucking go away when you're
Ah, there you are. Be
when
safe,
you're
Ark.
using a controller.
On to the temple, where we pray for victory. Go!
Go!
High Summoner O'Halloran used to live in the Kilika temple here.
Kalika? I thought it was Kalika. Kalika. Mia Kalika.
Praying for victories, all good. But is this right?
Something wrong with enjoy.
Is this really the...
This is the only time. The players fight with all their strength. The fans cheer for their they forget pain. That's why Blitz has been around. At least that's what I think.
Whatever.
Let's play. Right?
Right? Alright?
Right.
Right.
Temples beyond the jungle.
We're probably gonna finish. Well, I mean, I just want to stay here. The little loop around is so funny. All the music's perfect in this game. We were talking about it earlier. How the like remastered soundtrack is really bad for this game. Like all the rearrangements. Are just like really fucking bad. That child we just saved, I'm 100% sure grows up to be Albert Einstein. Whose house is this? I'm invading. Yeah, that woman's whole rear end is just exposed. The next time I say something offensive and get canceled, I'm just gonna say that I've been exposed to sin toxins. I guess we're gonna grind here for we'll grind for what the fuck? We'll grind for like 15 minutes.
Yuna's saying,
huh?
I want to ask you
Be my guardian.
to be my
Yeah.
You know what? There's no time for jokes, yeah?
That's so
Maybe a
rude. That's no
blitzball
time for
whiskey,
jokes.
But up against fiends, he's a newbie.
Not a guardian, then. I just want him nearby.
Aw.
What? What do you mean?
It's just that, well,
we're all going to the temple anyway. Can't this wait till later?
I'm sorry.
I don't understand why she can't just
There's
say
nothing to be sorry
he's
about.
my guardian.
I'm just not really sure.
Doesn't a
what's going
summoner
on.
get to pick their guardians? Is that the rule?
My apologies.
Kamari has no dick. Oh, I don't know what the fuck that says. It's like a bunch of gibberish. They move their lips. Writing. Oh, do I get some dumb Mari tutorial here? The Lancet or whatever. There are no rules, so you might enter. What I thought, right? Oh, hold on. I have new gear. I thought I got something for Yuna. No. Yuna can probably get black magic here. Yeah, we can start getting black magic for Yuna. Cool, cool, cool. So we'll get Blizzard. We'll just do the whole black magic route. No. I need to do stuff on Lulu. Lulu has to move down here. I like to get this area and then just take Lulu over to the white magic tree too. I guess that's the plan, and then everyone else will kind of just figure out along the way. And then we just becomes a spam fest, right? Because there's no real like leveling in this game. It's sort of just like and it is what it is, right? Grinding this early on is also weird. It only matters if you're on the expert sphere grid. So we talked about earlier, the expert sphere grid is this, like, it's the same sphere grid, except the characters start out in different places in the sense that like they start out like more condensed towards the center, if that makes sense. So you get everyone sort of in the same radius, which makes it super fucking easy to just like craft your own sort of little classes out of your party. It'll make sense as we go. I need to know what this is. This is extract power. I mean, I guess we can... I don't know what extract power does, but I guess we can burn it, right? There's no harm in it. What is this? Scan? What do you know? Oh, his weapon gives him scan. I guess it doesn't hurt, right? Just get scanned there early. Yuna gets 2 moves. That's it for Yuna. So wait, what am I getting here? Raises magic by 3 points. I can raise magic, or I can go over here and get the white magic. So I'm gonna zoom out. So I want to get Yuna. I want to get Lulu back over to the White Mage stuff. Should be fine. Okay. I forgot Waka. Shit. Kind of just really easy to forget Waka, huh? Oh, I was saying if you see anything. Oh shit, good guys here. A Lux Sphere? Oh. She's died. I never noticed the characters look at who they're about to use their ability on. That's cool. Cheer actually stacks, but I don't want to spam. I don't want to like waste time. Are we farming? Yes, but is it like vital that we farm? Nah. It's more important that we just get to like a little like 1% through where I want to be through the sphere grid. Oh, this sucks. This is a weird mix of enemies. 2 men enter, 1 woman leaves. Story of my life. How funny would it be if I just fell asleep 4 hours into this game? Not even 3 hours into this game. At least we're getting enough overkills. If I wasn't getting enough overkills, I'd be a little upset. There should be one more save. I was gonna say there should be one more save. And this boss should kind of be easy, but not too
Stone
easy.
steps have a history, you know.
Do they? Yo, also chat, by the way,
Odo Holland trained here at his
Tuesday and Wednesday I will not be live. I'm going on a short trip with Rachel.
A race, huh?
Waka knows a lot about races, huh?
Yuna, if you would.
Ready?
Hey!
Oh, that bitch. Did he throw a rock at her?
Hey!
Hey, what's going on? Can I play dog yet? What's leaving me out of this? What the fuck?
Let me grade up first. 'Cause I don't think I want. I heard that chat message. Give me 1 second. Did you say a romantic cruise? Yeah. We're going on a 2-day romantic cruise. You heard us right, Chris. No, I said I'm going on a brief trip. A reefer vacation? No. This is not a reefer vacation. Cool if it was, but it's unfortunately not a reefer vacation, quote unquote. I think I can talk about it later, just not now.
Ah! Look out! Everyone, quick! Sin spawn!
Oh, I said I'm just going on a short, like a short 3-day trip with Rachel. Is all. So this is Gino, I think? Gino, yeah. Oh, we can't target the, things yet. Well, that did like a stupid amount of damage for some reason. Sneak into Saber Knight the bowling alley? No. I wish. She's not cool enough for that. Maybe, I don't know. We'll have to see. Oh, that was not what I meant to do. So cheer stacks 5 times. I just have to keep track of how many times I use it. This is 3. Or I have 1 more cheer, so we're cheered out. It's the best FNAF characters and Magic Keys now. I wish. Oh, that should be it. Cool. That was the fastest I've ever done that fight, and it wasn't even really that good. Waka, there's this whole thing with Waka where he has like the multi-hit overdrive. But I feel like I'm just not getting. I'm not getting a lot of like overdrive shit. We also really desperately needed overkill there, but it's fine.
Yeesh.
Sorry about that.
I don't know what items we miss out without the overkill.
The Guardian's tiring.
You handle yourself pretty well. You got talent.
Hey. So, what are these sin spawn anyway?
Fiends. They fall from Sin's body and are left
No,
behind.
I didn't say that.
Leave him alone and Sin comes back for him. You gotta be quick.
That moment when Waka told me I had talent in battle, I think that was when I started seriously considering becoming a guardian.
Oh, wait, we still get Katsith? How did that happen? Huh. Well, that's cool, I guess. I mean, we'll take Dark Touch, obviously. I'll have you run, this goofy little guy. That goofy little man.
So, they got fiends in Xanarkand too?
Just a few. It's a big deal when one shows up, though. Hey, since when have you believed me about Xanarkand anyway?
I've been thinking. Maybe people Sin gets to don't die. Maybe Sin carries them through time. Like 1,000 years through time.
Crazy.
And then one day, maybe they just pop back, see?
Amazing. Simply amazing. You make up one theory after another, refusing to face the simple truth. Sin didn't take Chappu anywhere.
Jesus Christ,
Sin
Lulu.
crushed him and left him on the Jose shore. Your brother won't just pop back. Oh, and one more thing. No matter how much you want it, no one can take Chappu's place.
It's really weird that
No
they
one
fall
can
in love and
replace Sir Jack, for that
reproduce.
matter. And there's no replacement for Lord Braska, either. It's pointless to think about it. And sad.
If I were the summoner, I would fire her. She'd be so fired.
I could never be what Chappu was. Well, stuff happens. Best not to worry.
Waka, Lulu, and Waka's brother, Chappu. Something had happened between them a long time ago. I was sure of it. Well, whatever it was none of my business, that's for sure.
Well.
Best not to go there.
Where could they be? Famous people. Oh, I hate these people.
You here to pray for victory too?
Us? Pray? Who needs to pray? The Luca goers always win.
Oh yeah? Then why are you here?
We've been praying for some competition this year. So what's your goal this time? You gonna do your best again? Ha! It's too bad your best isn't good enough. Why even bother showing up? This time, we play to win. Ooh, play away. Just remember, even kids can play, boys.
See you in the finals.
We'll beat them. We have to.
You know that team?
Putting people down. They're as bad as my old man.
I hate Wooly.
But Sir Jekt was a kind and gentle man.
Well, not my Jekt. Even 10 years after he left. Just thinking about my old man got me angry. but maybe that was just my way of keeping him... Nah.
Aw. My dad was murdered before I met him. Ooh. The monks. Where did that save point?
Lord O'Holland.
Oh my god, I forgot about these people. I forgot about these two characters.
My name is Yuna, from the Isle of Besaid.
Donna? So, you're High Summoner Braska's daughter. That's quite a name to be. My. And all these people are your guardians? My, what a rabble. As I recall, Lord Braska had only 2 guardians. Quality over quantity, my dear. Whatever were you thinking? I have need of only 1 guardian.
Barthelo?
I only have as many guardians as there are people I can trust. I trust them all with my life. To have so many guardians is a joy and an honor. Even more so than being my father's daughter. Of
I feel
course,
that.
I would never think of questioning your ways either. So, Lady Donna, I ask of you, please leave us in peace.
You do what you want, Portella, we're leaving.
Whoa! I need like a cartoon running
Galena
sound
someone
effect.
a summoner can rely on. Someone she can trust with her life. I wondered, did Yuna feel that way about me? What's she smiling about?
A bunch of people on Reddit think I made up the PlayStation 1 character Croc. They think that it's like an edit I made of Yoshi. And I keep saying it's Croc, and they're like, ha ha ha, Croc, ha ha ha. I'm just like, this is like weird.
The faith is below. Let's do it.
The faith?
But first, the Cloister of Trials. Kamari, Waka, ready?
Strength, everyone.
Strength, everyone.
No! Nah! Hey, what gives?
You're not a guardian yet.
We'll be back as soon as
Why
we
do
can,
your guardians
okay?
have to go in there? I think they do the because who does the puzzles
Oh, sure, soon. Like
when
tomorrow
when
soon,
Titus
I
isn't
bet.
down there? Like when Titus, like right now, who's doing the puzzles? You know?
Where's Yuna? Then why are you here?
Hey, I'm not a guardian, so I'm not supposed to go in, right?
Not a guardian, you say?
Hey, wait! Ah, let me go! Go! Hey! What's the big idea?
Just a little game.
Just a little game. Uh-oh.
This is bad.
Why didn't he just get back up the elevator? Right? Like, why doesn't he just...
Come on, go up!
Oh. Oh, did they unplug it?
Only guardians
I can't wait for our little trip. Rachel and
Well,
I. It's our last little trip of the summer, so we're both very excited. Yeah, so Tuesday and Wednesday I will not be online. So and that means like period. Like I don't even think I'll be on Final Fantasy or anything either. As in like 14, like the MMO. I won't be on Final Fantasy. I won't be. I have to check the dates there too. Because I have it's not a spoiler to say. It's not a leak. I have a thing happening on the 26th, and that'll become apparent on that day. So Monday, there's a thing happening on Monday, and that will become apparent on Monday. Just trust me, bros. No. No, I wish. No, we're not doing anything that we normally don't do. I'm actually I believe on the Tuesday I there's something happening, but it's not like I don't know, I don't really need to explain anything. Honestly, I'm doing the bare minimum here. Oh, shit. I'm filming something on Tuesday. And that's enough context, I think. I'm so hungry. I haven't been eating a lot. My mental health's been like really weird.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
it was Donna and that big musclehead man.
That big Mr.
You
Munchkins
will be the one
man.
to suffer the consequences.
What consequences?
She could be excommunicated. Just wait.
So what?
Doesn't she pray?
Faith,
Right?
remember?
Oh yeah.
Doesn't he like Titus goes, what's going on in there?
The faith are people who gave their lives
To
to
battle sin.
Yevon took their souls, willingly given from their still living bodies.
Huh?
Now they live forever, trapped in statues. But when a summoner beckons, the souls of the faith emerge once again. That's what we call an Aeon.
Oh.
All that in this room?
What a dipshit.
So what's Yuna doing in there?
She prays with all her heart.
What the
for a
dog
way to
doing?
defeat sin.
Boring.
There was something I didn't tell anyone else that day. That song we heard there in the temple, I knew it from my childhood. It was proof that spirit.
Oh,
and
so this
Xanarkand
is like
were connected
diegetic
somehow.
chanting?
Maybe that's why suddenly I tried to say something to tell them.
Or did he mean the music from the puzzle rooms? That'd be funny if he meant like the puzzle room music. Ifrit, I think this is the best design for Ifrit entire franchise.
What?
I thought I had put my feelings for Xanarkand behind me. But they were there, and they grew inside me.
When did this
bigger
happen?
And
I guess
bigger,
before.
till I was just about ready to burst.
Same.
Are you okay?
I
don't
know.
What do you want to do?
To scream real loud.
Baba Booey.
Whoa. Eat quirky. Right, so I guess we just go fight the Marlboro, or I think that's what it is. A huge part of me wants to skip this whole fight, but I can't. I am gonna need like some sort of caffeine. This is going to continue on. Continue on, speedrun. Oh, over we go. Oh, it's away. What's that Pyro? I don't know. What is Pyro Jack? So we're gonna take 5 turns. That's 2. Three, 4. I'm not gonna go for the 5th cheer. I'm just gonna try to finish this off. It's totally doable. Oh shit! I'll have Lulu will have Asuna soon, so I can just double. But I guess I have to Asuna. Yeah. Oh yeah, I don't have. I guess Titus should also probably get Asuna. Who goes next? The boss? Alright, well let's avoid that. God, I love this design. Should only be like 3 meteor strikes. If my math is right. My math is wrong. I should. It's such a huge risk. But thank God we have the priority thing up there. I don't remember how Fury works, but I feel like when I push a lot of buttons. Rotate the stick around? I couldn't tell you what was going on there. Oh, she died. I was gonna say I should have looked at the rotation there. Oh, what's overkill? Whoa! So something went violently wrong there because that fight should have ended with the meteor strikes, but it's fine. We made a mistake. That's totally fine. I guess we'll get strength, and then I think that's MP down there. Yeah. And I guess we'll slowly work our way. I would hope that what am I trying to say? Strength also impacts. Can I see like what my stats are? So strength, I'm guessing no magic, I guess, would be. I should be trying to increase magic, I guess. We're gonna do some more grinding. I think after this, there's like no more grinding for like a good while. So I kind of just really want to get the grinding done with. Oh, no. Use a spell, please. Thank you, Lulu. I think I said earlier, but grinding is like a thing that almost doesn't exist in this game. There are like we talked about on the Chocobo Road, you can grind for sure. The Chocobo Road outside, there's an inn outside where before you get Shiva that I know a lot of people will grind at. The Thunder Plains, the mountains, there's like a lot of grind spots. Fortunately, there's like such a steep curve for your like grid stuff. So everybody's got like hella magic, right? So everyone's fine and just start like aiming. I might make Titus like a tank, sort of. Does that make sense? Good night, Chris. Thank you for coming by as always. Let's see what Grand Summon does. Oh, Grand Summon just summons them with their overdrive. That's cool. Oh, Longsword. I doubt that's better than Brotherhood. Oh, Unifroze. I also found out that the way that movement in this game works is like, or the way that combat encounters work in this game is bizarre, like really weird. In the sense that it's based on it. So after you finish like a combat encounter, you will get what is basically the prompt, or what is basically this like weird. Oh, we have to go a long way from trying to get over there. Or actually, we can go down and go around and get the white magic. No, we can't. I think it's fine if we just go over here. I don't want to go this way, right? We can do this, right? And then I can move again. Funnily enough, I probably actually should have moved to like a weird place. I'm gonna try to bring Lulu back over to here so she can start going down the same tree, and then I guess we'll branch off around here. No, I guess they kind of do just start sharing the same path. Right? Yalika Woods. I do not think I want to grind anymore.
Off.
Oh, I meant to hit no.
The matches start soon as we.
Oi, 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 chat. I think this might be it. Given the recent changes to my schedule. Good night. I'll be back tomorrow.